what that means. It's another episode of Tales from the Dorkside, hosted by me, yours truly, Stupenzo. Welcome. Be sure to leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now, without any further ado, let's get this started.
Only five, fuck it up.
Me and my boyfriend have been fucking for months, but he won't wear a condom. He says it doesn't feel right, so I let him fuck my pussy raw, but I don't let him come in it when he's ready to shoot that load. I look him in the eyes and say, please keep that juicy cum out of my vagina. You can finish in my mouth, South Carolina. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. Yum, cum, no kids, yes, fun. Yum, cum, no kids, yes, fun. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. They say that I'm crazy, but I'm a normal lady. I'd rather take a shit than give birth to a baby. They are loud. They are stinky. I should be allowed to be kinky. I'm not scared of STDs, I just don't want no babies. I don't need a toothless rat in my belly to make me fat. I'm not scared of STDs, I just don't want no babies. I don't need a toothless rat in my belly to make me fat. So please keep that juicy cum out of my vagina. You can finish in my mouth, South Carolina. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. Please keep that juicy cum out of my vagina. You can finish in my mouth, South Carolina. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. Yum, cum, no kids, yes, fun. Yum, cum, no kids, yes, fun. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids. Bitch, I keep swallowing kids, cause I don't want no kids.
Well, happy Monday, everyone. I apologize for those obscenities. I don't know what the hell that was. But yep, it's Monday and we're doing another early English breakfast stream. Why? Because I got shit to do. I got to watch all of Arcane and some other things. But yeah, I don't know. It's always good to do a big English breakfast stream early. I love drinking coffee when I'm doing these shows. Love getting our boys overseas, not the army, not the military. I'm talking about our friends who live in alternate time zones in other countries. Always good to get them in on the revelry. I don't know where everyone is, though. Sent out a few links. I'm kind of glad, honestly, because I felt like I over-invited on this week's episode. But right now, we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about crap we've been watching. I was hoping to talk about this PAL World game. I don't understand it. Don't get it. R2 is here. Hello. Let's go with this then. R2's not English, is he? We got Lord Toxicity, an uninspired reviewer. You're still laughing about that song, aren't you?
Dude, it's literally I sent it to groups. I said, you guys gotta tap into this live stream. This is the best intro song I've ever heard in my life.
Should I just play it again now? Is that? I mean, what?
I mean, at the very least, play it on the way out. I mean, that's my wedding song, so it's actually very personal to me.
Believe it or not, I was actually going to play a different song by the same people on the way out. It's called "Back to Dick Double Penetration."
Love it.
Is the name of the song.
Love it.
I'm not joking. These are all songs by Only Fire. I think I found a new favorite artist. I also still got my Steamboat Willie song, and I still got Glorb. You remember Glorb, right?
Yeah.
Martin Luther King. This song is annoying. I love it.
Martin Luther, Martin Luther, had a dream. Martin Luther, had a dream. Bitch, you know what the fuck I do with me. Martin.
Blue Collar remembers the you.
Well, what the hell did I just walk into?
You remember Martin Luther King, right? Blue Collar.
How drunk am I? Shit.
You were playing video games, weren't you, boy?
Yes,
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
I had to see
Nice.
the best opening of Darth
in
Vader
here.
ever. God.
Yeah, R2's not English, exactly. And now I've been fired for listening to that song on my work computer. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be listening to my stream on not on headphones.
Not in public.
Definitely
this
should
show
always
is
be on headphones with our shows. Jesus.
Yeah.
This one do this one I got for tomorrow. I'm gonna fill it up soon. So
Oh, wait a second. No, hang on.
Bring it
What
up, say.
disgusting.
just add rum.
Strawberry daiquiri.
It takes 2 days. It takes 2 days to settle. So you fill up with rum right to the top
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
And
the
yeah.
abuse that you
You
put
know
your
what-
liver through is nothing short.
She says
of
right there, it says
astounding.
it says let mix for infuse for 48 hours. So there's all the shit in there and everything. So that's
Is there
the
rum in there?
no. That's it. You fill up with rum right there.
No, you gotta
So-
put it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good Lord.
So it's already
It's
already
basically just the
pre-mixed.
seasoning.
Exactly. Yeah.
Your
so-
poor liver is just.
So-
Bottle is empty. Am I imagining things?
No, it's but see, right there, that's the
No,
point.
it's
So
the
just add
premix.
rum.
It's the
Yeah, so
premix.
look,
He's got the premix in there.
exactly. Yeah.
There's no rum in it yet.
No.
No,
No,
it's
that-
the
you don't know what
seasoning. You gotta
premix
have the
means?
rum.
Yeah. So,
I was like, Jesus,
That's
why
got a
is it all sunk to the bottom and sticking
yeah,
to
it's
the
got,
glass?
it's got a little thing here. So
Nice.
That's all
Guys,
right.
if you want to infuse your booze, it's super easy. Just buy a bottle of booze and chop up some fruit and throw it in there. It's
well,
not rocket
it's a good Christmas present. So
I love how you have you on solo now still. Yeah, so we used to do infused vodkas in Red Camp. We'd go party, we'd go rave out in the Texas desert, in the Texas woods for like Memorial Day weekend. That was another hobby that got infiltrated and taken over by commies. Now they still infiltrate. They still look at everyone's COVID passports in order to go to that thing.
What?
In the middle of I'm like, you guys are so gay. I'm sorry.
In Texas?
Yeah, I'm never going. Yeah, and they were like, we have the right to do whatever we want, because it's a private party. It's just like, Jesus, you guys. Also, they banned anyone that was like, a dissenting opinion or, this guy
Yeah.
probably voted
Well,
for
that's
Trump.
what commies
Moved
do.
to the bank. Oh, totally. So, but anyway, before that, we would go. We'd all have everything in red, deck out everything in red furniture, red clothes, everything's red at our joint, and then we'd bring a big bar with nothing but infused vodkas, and I would make some pretty wild vodkas, like blueberry vanilla. And lemon vodka was always a big hit because first of all, it takes a lot of these infused vodkas, they take weeks to make sometimes. Like we would have some savory vodkas with like Scarborough Fair and what was it, chili peppers and cilantro. And then we had all these like, fruit vodkas. People would put a lot of fruits in there. You put strawberries in vodka thinking it's going to be delicious. It just smells like strawberries, really. And then the strawberries lose all their color. So they look like little white fucking weird. It looks unappetizing. If you want your vodka to turn real red, use blueberries. That shit will turn like.
Am I so old that we would put a bunch of vodka in a watermelon and put it in the freezer?
Well, that's a thing. Yeah. I don't think
Like,
we would
can't
do that
hardly
out where we're at. Yeah, because out where we're at, it's like minimal waste is a thing, and dealing with a watermelon's a pain in the ass. But yeah, that's a thing.
Minimal waste, unless like the illegals are crossing the boat. Then how much do they get to drink? Just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
like a lot, a little, or
oh no, they're not out there. This is like Central Texas, but anyway, it's like what is it? Like, yeah, ranch parties basically. You're on private property, you know.
Yeah.
If there's anyone that ain't supposed to be there, it's not good.
Well, according to
you doing on my farm, boy?
This says this has inside sugar, dried lemon, dried strawberries, black peppercorn. And
there are 0 English people on the stream, and it's lunchtime, dark hour. Yep. Sorry.
kind of breakfast for me.
Thought there was gonna be
well, get dark hour on. He's like part British by now.
Well, here's the thing. Smilex said he was gonna pop in later, maybe.
He's like what? He's also he's like 1/16 New Jersey Cherokee Indian or something.
I did think Diabolical Tuna was coming, but he had to postpone to another day. And then Northern English Bastard, he was coming in and bringing in a posse of English dudes, and they're all gone. Where the fuck are these people?
I don't know. Maybe they're fighting the IRA or something.
Don't worry, man. The British are coming.
Oh,
the British are coming.
French dinner, American lunch.
Yeah, what was some other good? Dude, I used to make a coffee vodka. You could take whole coffee beans, put in a bottle of vodka. No, I'm serious. It's super good. And then what you do is instead of you mix it with like equal parts sweet cream and milk, and it's like the best White Russian you've ever had, but it's not a White Russian. You know, we call it the Red Russian or something. It was weird, dude. Use specifically this Texas. We have the San Antonio coffee out here. It's got like pralines and shit in it.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. I don't know. Pretty good. But aside from that, I did some remodeling. Got some new lights installed in the house. What do you guys think? You guys like them? I think they look pretty good, right?
Oh yeah.
Cannoli Sasquatch is here. Good afternoon, gents. Cannoli, what do you think of our new lights in my house? I think they look good.
Hey, Cannoli.
No, they really give the room.
It's a good pair,
ambiance.
Man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm happy. His wife got monetized. I guess sent to her for a super chat.
Yeah,
you always do that. It's a good perky set of lights, you know.
Dark Hour always ends up sending people their first super chat. It's like,
yeah, well, I beat him with something for once.
Dude, you're lucky. I wanted to send the super chat, but the super chat feature wasn't available at the time I wanted to send it. So I was like, fuck, I'll come back. And then you had already done it. I was like, shit.
Double D lights. Yeah, the thing is, I've put up I watch a lot of these streams after the fact, but if I am watching them live, like I only have like enough time to like leave one comment because I'm like, I'll be like, hey guys, how's it going? And then I go back to work or whatever while I'm listening.
Yes. Well, I just told Sassy I catch the replay because friggin' you got me stuck in this goddamn EVS shit. I can't stop listening. It's like a friggin' soap opera now. Like,
oh yeah, should we
drama?
Get into that later.
I'm addicted to this, man. It's like,
oh yeah, it's so great. I don't know. We'll get into the flash cast stuff, and that's the thing. Is like he's making so much money in super chats. It's obscene, and it just makes it funnier.
Oh my god, yes.
You have to understand, like EVS is the dude who got me into the whole like YouTube commentator sphere, basically. And him and John Malin are so funny, dude. And the fact that they're also comic book pros, like outside of YouTube, is like they get more respect, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that whole drama's funny. As far as like some other interesting developments, speaking of big distracting titties, I watched the Color Purple remake with Mother.
Ooh, the musical.
What an amazing segue.
I gotta say, I liked it. It was actually pretty good. It was. I was expecting to hate it.
Yeah.
Mother was she was excited about it because she loves the Color Purple, the old one, and I don't know. The big drawback is kind of like Grey's Anatomy, tonal whiplash. You know, you've got these really bombastic songs, and then it goes to like cut the songs over, and then it'll cut to like vile domestic abuse. or you know, yeah, sex crimes and racism, but then they'll like have like a big old song after.
That must be why Grey's Anatomy is so popular amongst women, because there's nothing women like more than for you to be on one level and then just really quickly flip the script on them and do some other crazy shit.
Yeah, but that being said, the actual songs were pretty damn good, and they had some
Well,
damn
that's
production
lovely, isn't it?
value, and the songs were not. I've said this before. Like when you look at Frozen, like "Let It Go, Let It Go," the songs are so like rudimental. They're like songs that either like some like amateur like worked really hard to write, or it's a song like a professional like shat out on the toilet. You know, just kind of they hummed it on the while they were taking a piss, and they call that a song.
Or
The
they
songs are also
ripped it off of another song like "Papa, Can You Hear Me?"
they're not very melodic, and the melodies are kind of grating. You know, these
In
songs
terms
of Color Purple.
modern day musicals, man. In terms of modern day musicals, where would you
Melvin's
rate
here.
it?
Oh, it was good. I mean, I would say it's a solid like 2.5 out of 5. You know,
All right.
3 out of 5 maybe. It's not nearly as good as the original, obviously. I was just happy that the movie wasn't extremely cringed and like offensive. There was like a little bit of cringy stuff with some Africa where they have like you know, but that was in the movie where like, you know, the younger sister goes off and she never meets her, the Whoopi Goldberg character. She's got like letters. They talk about like some African stuff, and they show you some weird African. We have kings and queens. You don't understand. And that was a bit much, but that was only like 5 seconds of the movie.
Yeah.
But also, I wanted you guys to hear this harmony right here. This shit. Some of these harmonies in this movie were literally badass. I don't know how else to describe it. Here, listen.
Got your sewing machine, mirror shiny clean, and a fitting room, smell like sweet perfume.
Here it comes.
That man might have done you wrong.
That was fucking nice. That's hella nice harmony right there. That was like the kind of harmony where I was watching that. I was like, God damn. Like,
well, it's good that they actually have actresses who can properly sing because, you know,
and this
girl, Taraji P. Henson is known for her singing now ever since she did Empire. I remember when that was coming out. It was huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Black Guy. That's what I was saying that Eric July should change the name of the books to, so that way to avoid the copyright disputes. Dark Hour. We got Jamalama in here.
Hey, Jama.
She's in Hawaii? Or he's in Hawaii? I always think of other Jama. There's 2 Jamas. Jama's in Hawaii. That explains his cool surfer pictures. All right. Well, how's it going? But yes, this young lady who plays Whoopi Goldberg's character, older adult, what's her name? Miss Seeley. She, I don't know. She's an American Idol winner, and she has the most distractingly fat ass. Like, whoo, she's so like,
love it.
Like, I don't know. It's like,
love it.
She's kind of built like a larger Southern woman, and she's got like huge T and A. Yeah, not like. You know, some people might be thinking she's a little too much woman.
Kim Kardashian BBL or
like a natural Kim Kardashian ass is what she's got going on. It's weird, or maybe it's not natural. Who knows? She might, you know, maybe
she's got like she's got an older black woman's ass, is what you're basically telling me.
And then also Halle Bailey's in it, and she plays young Cecile's little sister.
Now I see what you're talking about. The rack, because Halle Bailey has an amazing rack.
Oh yeah, we talked about that before.
There were some parts where she's
fucking for Little Mermaid. They did for digitally de-enhanced her for that.
But
film.
not even that. She was also you know, she's only in the movie for a little bit, and then she got some stage presence. That young actress, I'm not gonna lie, and she can sing.
It goes back as far as remember Lindsay Lohan was in the Herbie remake. They actually fucking de-enhanced her as well for Herbie. I'm like,
did they really?
Isn't puberty?
Well, you said it yourself, Wes. You know, you can love or hate Lindsay Lohan, but she's pretty fucking stacked. And in Herbie, she's very, very flat chested.
Well, when she got on the cocaine, the boobs kind of took a bit of a punishment.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
But Disney's been doing this stuff for a while, apparently.
What's Portuguese?
Portuguese sausage.
It's like I know chorizo. That's
chorizo.
Spanish.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Well,
merguez. Maybe?
Enjoy your eggs and rice. That's some Japanese stuff if I ever heard it. You need some fried spam. That's the Hawaii way.
I got some.
I'm not gonna lie,
Um,
that plate does look rather delicious. As I've not eaten breakfast yet this morning.
Obviously, I made it purple so that way the
I don't know what the
color
purple is. What is the purple?
Color purple. We didn't
Oh,
come
I
up
get.
with a
Oh,
purple
you're
one.
so clever. Aren't you so clever?
I don't know. I also thought, what the hell? I mean, I gotta. This is also the second
Master of
English
thumbnail.
breakfast. This is the second English breakfast stream that Uninspired's on.
Yeah,
We had a whole special English breakfast just for you.
Yeah.
Here's the controversial opinion. Mother also wanted to watch the Wonka musical, and I thought it was okay.
Wait, musical or the movie?
The new musical, the new one.
The movie.
I thought
movie.
the Color Purple remake was better than the Wonka
Jesus
prequel.
Christ, man.
I'm not lying, or at least the songs were fucking way better.
Yeah, the Wonka songs they weren't
the
like
Wonka songs had a
That's a
whiteness
bold
to them.
statement.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
They had a more.
I think they fit the tone of the film.
Sure.
So,
It was a little overly British. I guess if I had to choose like awesome soul singers and gospel music versus,
Oh yeah.
And that was the other thing that was interesting. I didn't realize Wonka is a direct prequel to the Gene Wilder movie because of the recycling the songs. Recycling the songs kind of makes it super I don't know, too canonical. Like it's extremely canonical as far as like being a prequel, but at the same time there's little differences here and there.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, did you guys all watch the new Wonka movie? Because I know you guys didn't watch Color Purple. Nobody seemed to have watched it.
No, I didn't.
Dude,
bother
it's not
with
even
that.
out in the cinema here. The Color Purple.
No, Wonka.
It's
I
out
thought
digital
was,
now.
I loved it, and I'm actually Tyler, which I was shocked. Tyler was like, Chris, you're right. Wonka was great, and I'm like, I really liked it.
I liked it too, but I just thought Color Purple was better, which is strange. I thought, like I said, I thought I was gonna hate Color
fair.
Purple. I thought I was gonna be disgusted by that movie. I was like, oh God,
Well,
kill me,
that's how I felt.
mother.
That's how I felt about fucking Mean Girls. I expected to hate Mean Girls, and I didn't hate it.
Might I say, I even got a little misty-eyed watching Color Purple,
Oh
but it
my
was mostly like the
God.
musical. It was mostly the musical aspect of it. All
Yeah.
the music was like, it's so well done. It's
That's
so good.
that's how I felt with Wonka because he when he started singing Pure Imagination, I'm like, oh
Yeah, little Timothy Chalamet. He's a talented little dude. I
Yeah,
just
he
don't
is.
think he's a
Yeah, he
great
is.
leading man.
I don't think so. Controversial opinion. I've said this before,
Not
man. It's
yet.
French on French crime between me and Chalamet, man.
Yeah, right.
I don't think I don't think that there's a movie except for Beautiful Boy where he's acted good in it. I haven't
wow.
seen Dune. The only movie that I haven't seen from him are Wonka and Dune. That's it. The other movies I've seen all of them, and Beautiful Boy is probably his best performance. And
Did you not like what he did in Dune? I guess.
I don't know. I said I haven't seen Dune. Dune and Wonka are the
Oh.
only ones I haven't seen.
I think you
That's
might
Well,
possibly change your opinion after you see Dune. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, you see, Melvin's got
him
it. Fucking can't stand it.
that's the thing. Is like Timothy Chalamet. Like, put him in the background. Put him in a supporting role. I think that's.
I don't.
kinda-
I don't think he
that's
has
not gonna happen.
gravitas. That's the issue.
They-
I don't think he has
you can't
gravitas.
stand her. Wanker, the musical, leading soy boy. Yeah. One thing I will say about this Wonka movie is it did make me crave some chocolate like a motherfucker.
yeah.
Because it wasn't just like candy. That's not the thing. The whole thing is about chocolate.
Mm.
I was like, oh my God, all this chocolate everywhere and English chocolate. I made some fudge. I'm not lying. I made some cheap fudge where you just take a can of sweetened condensed milk and put I had a big bar of dark chocolate, and it's like, what do you have to, you got to figure out something to do with dark chocolate. And I put it in some sweetened condensed milk and that shit comes out perfect, man. It's like thick chocolate pudding or something.
Oh yeah,
It's like a spoonful will do you.
Yeah.
And fudge from Uranus. Exactly.
Yeah, I think
liked him in
it's a very-
Dune.
it's a very good family film with because it's a guy directed Paddington. Come on, what do you expect?
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. It had this it was definitely well made and had such a great like British ambiance, which is always fun.
who wrote
But,
the song?
yeah,
Was it Lin-Manuel Miranda again? He writes everything now. It's
Yeah, I
kind
hate
of
his shit.
annoying.
His shit is
Same.
annoying and
I
the
think
same
he
stuff over and
stretched
over.
too thin. That's the thing, because like every single musical that has come out, at least from Disney side, for the past since Lin-Manuel Miranda like got famous, it's been him writing every single one of them. And I think he's stretched too thin to the point where everything either sounds the same or is incredibly mediocre.
That's why I like Color Purple, because it was just some good old fashioned gospel songs. And now there were, like I said, there was a little bit of cringe. Like there's a song called Hell No. It's a bunch of black women saying Hell No. And it's like, okay.
They get a pass.
But it was still
Damn
a
white
good
people.
song. Like that's the thing. The song's still catchy. It's like melodies are so trite these days. Like they're just not pleasing to the ear. Like if I hummed the tune at you, you'd be like, ew, what? Stop doing that. What is that? These Color Purple songs, they were like legit. They were legit. Wonka, I say whatever Color Purple got, I'd give it like a good half star, maybe a full star less. I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked it though, but me and Mother both thought Color Purple was better, which I was shocked about. I was like, I can't believe I'm saying this. Like Color Purple remake. But to be fair, it was produced by Color Purple. Get this, it was obviously produced by Spielberg and Oprah. You know who else produced it? Quincy Jones. Quincy motherfucking Jones. The guy who made Thriller.
That's kind of weird to see him just randomly pop out of nowhere and produce it.
But that's probably why the music is like, because that's the thing, is like you want your music numbers to impress musicians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't tell me how many fucking
actually a musical.
Yeah.
That's why I love musicals, because I think musicals, to me personally, like this is my personal opinion, not my objective opinion, I think the musicals are kind of like the pinnacle of filmmaking with horror, because it just takes everything to the best extent that it can possibly be, especially for good musicals. So writing, because like the tone has to be on par. The tone doesn't have to like whiplash, as you were saying. You know, Color Purple, there's tonal whiplash. You watch something like Singing in the Rain, there's no tonal whiplash whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just popping the entire time from start to finish. And I mean, I think Singing in the Rain is the prime example. Look at the cinematography, look at the acting, look at the script, look at the characters. It's like top tier shit. And a lot of other musicals are the same. It's just that nowadays, I guess they're getting lazy with musicals, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the other thing. The reason why the old time Hollywood musicals are so good is because they did big, long single takes, and it was so choreographed. And it's like,
I told you, man, cinematography is there, 100%. Choreography is there, 100%. Everyone is giving their all. That's the thing.
There you go. Let's see. Oh, why is this? Sir, a second child has died in the chocolate factory. Why is it so? There you go, 100%. That's what I want.
I mean, I think I've told you guys about my huge fear of the original Willy Wonka. They'd play it every Christmas or every Easter, rather, at the Catholic school I went to, and I would just cry and go sit in the corner. And they'd be like, "What's wrong with you?" They'd like, "What is wrong with you, Wesley?" And I'd be like, "He's murdering those kids." And they'd be like, "No, he's not. No, he definitely murdered those kids."
No,
They
100%.
the Tim Burton one is so stupid because it has that shot of all the kids like marching
At
out
the
of
end.
chocolate factory, like all humiliated and deformed.
Yeah. Whereas Gene Wilder definitely killed those kids.
Yeah, I mean, you leave it up to interpretation. And anyone with half a brain.
It's not interpretation. It's when they get on the boat, there's only 6 seats left. So he knew he was going to kill they started with 12, and by the time they get on the boat, there's only 6 seats.
Exactly. You're right. You're right. And also that explains why he hands off the chocolate factory at the last minute. Like, guess what? It's all yours. When the RICO Act starts falling down, you'll be the one with the documents.
Yeah. Plausible deniability.
Yeah, not to mention the fucking psychological trauma of like, imagine being a big ass blueberry. Now he's got to squeeze like, what was it, like 20 gallons of blue juice out of some girl. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, Jay Goodwin, that breakfast looks like Ted Turner colorized it. Yeah, Jay, I was going to send you the link, but I had like a bunch of people over confirmed, and now I don't know where they are. That's
at least a good thing with the Wonka prequel is, okay, the film has no child abuse. You know?
Yeah, well, there's that.
I mean...
What else? I watched. I just got done watching.
Depends. You saw the breaking news?
No. What?
New Jurassic World movie in the works.
With
the original writer David Cope returning.
Really?
David who returns? Oh, the writer David Cope.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, that's how you say Cope. I've always said Cop.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh my
God! It just happened 20 minutes ago.
Holy shit, guys! Hang on a second.
Yeah, I'll see
Dude, breaking news, man. It's said to be launching a new Jurassic era. What type of fucking new Jurassic era is this?
Jurassic era? That doesn't even make any sense.
I can't wait.
Is that the title? Jurassic Era. That doesn't make any sense either. Yeah.
Probably.
I recently rewatched The Last Waltz, and it suddenly struck me that Stupenzo looks like Dr. John. Oh my god, I love The Last Waltz. Let me look at that. You might be right.
I don't know The Last. What is that? What is The Last Waltz? What's that?
That's that Martin Scorsese concert from the band. Yeah, I look a little. This, you know who this guy looks more like? Heisen, Farrell, Dr. John. So,
well,
yes,
to be fair,
I
mean, you and Heisen kind of look alike, though. To be fair,
I should start wearing pimp hats.
Those kind of hats. You should start wearing those hats. That would look good on you.
It would unironically look good on me. I'm not gonna lie. Dark Hour. Dark Hour sent me something just now. I want to see this. What the hell is this? Breaking news.
I just saw it.
Oh god.
Jurassic, the new Jurassic Island.
It's Friday. Stop working. Start drinking.
I'm alive.
Oh god.
Oprah. There they are. Leo.
Oh, Leo. Okay. Oh god.
Wow. A beautiful tribute.
Thank you.
To a bunch of pedophiles. Fantastic.
Thanks, Dark Hour.
Allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly. No, it's not allegedly. It's not allegedly.
Word. Hey, Farrell's here. Yeah.
Hey, Farrell, you're here.
You
we were just
you and me
you.
look like Dr. John, apparently. I take these as compliments, however they were meant. Yes, of course. It's always compliments here.
Yeah.
Anybody else watch anything cool this week? Last week?
Yeah, we did. Me and Blue Collar just did ISS. He did not like it. I did like it. Which is weird.
Whoa, Blue Collar didn't like something. Why not?
This is 2 in a row. It's 2 in a row. We've done these. Well, go ahead, Blue. I'll let your channel.
I didn't hate it. Like you said, it's a 45-minute, hour and a half movie. Like it would have been better as a episode of a TV show, because they definitely have to pad the runtime. Come on, I mean,
if it was just like an episode of Black Mirror for like an hour or half an hour.
What's like Wes knows the plot. You got 6 people in a space station. Nuclear war happens on Earth. Okay, now we have an hour and a half in the space station. Kill each other. All right.
Yeah,
that's the entire fucking plot.
Are there some memorable deaths or anything cool? Anybody gets sucked out of a fucking airlock or anything?
All of that stuff. Yeah, all of that happened. You could have wrote that yourself.
Yeah. Sure.
It's just funny because since Blue and I have started doing low bar reviews, like where he goes to the movie and I go to the movie, because he can see and will see everything, but it's very hard for me to get to the theater. We've now done 2, and both movies he did not like. And both movies
right, the other Sydney Sweeney. Are you just drinking a fucking liter of Coca-Cola? Come on, bro. Coke Zero.
It's only
Let him drink what he wants to drink. You drink
Dark
what
Hour's
you want to
got an ISS review coming out. It's funny because ISS was what we call, in school suspension.
Yeah, but it's also called the International Space Station.
I know. Hey, y'all, late as always, but I'm here. No worries for the sake of comments. Dark Hour, ISS, yes, International Space Station. The commies versus the Patriots. No, I'm just joking.
Hell yeah!
I want to see it. It looked good. The trailer was cool, but I was like, it could be one of those movies where the trailer's better than the movie. It happens.
Actually, this is one of those where the trailer is the movie. So, like, if you like the trailer, like that, I mean, that's pretty much the movie.
Dude, I haven't even seen the trailer. The only thing I've seen.
What the hell is that? An animal?
Review. Is that a cat?
Yeah, it's Chloe.
Have you always had this cat?
Yeah, she's been on here before.
She's a little.
That cat looks very traumatized. That cat looks like that cat is.
She heard uninspired, so
she's with him.
Yes.
Sorry, ISS. What were we saying?
I mean, there's not much more. Yeah, there's not much more to say. We both went.
Uninspired was trying to say something. What?
No, I'm sorry. Let him speak. Let him speak, man. I can speak after.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No worries, man.
We just, we both went to the theater. We both saw it. I like that he did, and not much more to say on our end, so I'll shut up now. My bad. Go ahead.
It wasn't as woke as we expected. No.
Man, I'm not even expecting the movie to be woke. Yeah. I'm just not a fan of the actress. What's her name? Starts with an A.
What is
Ariana
DeBose?
Is that it? Ariana DeBose, I think.
Yes, that is right. Yes. Is it for the reason that I suspect that you don't like her?
No, I just don't think that she's a good actress. And that's pretty much it.
Oh,
French. Is she French? That could be a common theme.
That does sound like a French name.
Is she French? I don't think so. I think she
doesn't like any other French people.
That's true. Yeah, I don't like Timothée Chalamet.
See, I think they should have like a xenomorph or something. That would have been a good movie.
She just had an incident where the little ugly girl from The Last of Us teased her at the Emmys, and
I saw that.
She made a big stink about it on Twitter and Instagram.
I saw that. She couldn't take a joke.
ISS appealed to R2, and also Dark Arrow said they do randomly say that someone's a lesbian Marine to check some boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it's not woke. It's just sleepwalking. There you go.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean a lesbian Marine. It's kind of an oxymoron. So
I mean, you have guys like Wes in the military. Can you blame her?
Whoa! I was in the Army, Dick. I was in the Army.
It's all the same.
I've made a couple chicks switch sides, Jenna. So calm down.
Me too. I'm not even in the Army. I've done that.
Yeah, the other way though. The other way.
LinkedIn Park.
Applied
so hard and got so far, but in the end, I wasn't even hired.
Nice. God. I also saw. I don't know if you saw my review I put up in the group. I watched second episode of
True
Night
Detective.
Country, the True Detective season 4, and
it
was good. It was good.
Yeah, I mean, it's got Joey.
I don't know. All I've been hearing about
do you want to expand on that?
Are like the references that it has to season 1. That's basically all I've been hearing for True Detective season 4. I haven't heard that it itself is good. I've only been hearing it's good because there are so many references to season 1, which is kind of weird.
What does that mean? What do you mean references?
I don't know.
It's a little direct sequel to the first season or something?
Kinda. Well, okay. So, have you seen season 1? Because I don't want to.
Yes. Yeah. Season 1 is the only one I saw, and it rocks.
Yep.
So, you fucking guys with your bullshit, like fucking stupid.
Fucking Dark Arrow.
Just, you know what? Hang on. I gotta talk amongst yourself. I gotta.
Army equals Marines with smaller balls.
I mean, at least they still have balls.
Dark Arrow. Army equals. Are you ready for the Marines yet?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely.
My dad was a Marine.
I want to hear about True Detective because, like, people get every let me look at Westworld. Season 1 was fantastic, and boy, look at last season of Westworld.
True enough. Okay, so the thing that I did, I went ahead and watched it last night because I was bored at work, and so I had actually given up on the first episode because halfway through I'm like, dude, I'm not watching this girl power, femme boss, lesbian, woke show. I'm not watching it. So in order to catch up on it, I had to finish the other episode, and then I watched the newer episode, and I was like, damn, okay. So I was wrong. They're not lesbians. They're actually kind of intricate story. And then, yes, it ties into season 1 with that whole cult and that marking that they kept putting on the victims in the first season.
Mm-hmm.
So that's popping up here in Alaska. And if you remember, Rust Cole, McConaughey's character is from Alaska, and his father worked out, and so they're going heavy on his father that was out there and passed away. And so this cult is obviously out here doing some weirdo shit, and it's pretty interesting.
Fucking weirdo shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, that was I mean, that's something we were joking about one of these other weeks where we're like saying there's going to be. We're used to getting the bait and switch where you're like, yeah, He-Man. Guess what? He's not even in it, and it's all a bunch of. Now we're getting like reverse bait and switch.
Yeah, they reverse
bait lesbians everywhere, and then it's like, oh, guess what? This show's fucked up and based. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the one chick that's not joke. I mean, obviously, there's the old joke. Jodie Foster's like the Uber dyke, but you know, the other chick looks like, yeah, she looks like the textbook woke lesbian, and in first 2 episodes, they're both like running through dudes. So, you know, I was just like, okay, so you have my attention, and then some really creepy like Seven shit starts happening, and I'm like, all right. You have my attention. And then I even posted in the group. I said, you know what? I was a little wrong about this. I'm going to reserve the right to say later it goes off the rails and it's a piece of shit because you know I didn't love season 2 and I didn't like season 3, but I definitely did not give this a chance because I had my pre-existing prejudices against it, and I was wrong. I'm happy to. And you know, that's the thing we've talked about. Like it's fun to be wrong sometimes, where you just like. You think something's going to be woke or stupid or lame, and then it winds up being awesome. So,
are they releasing the
was it legit weekly? Creepy? Because that was one thing I liked about
very, yeah, it was very creepy. I felt like actually better that it was so bright in the guard shack last night because I was like, I'm scared. I'm alone.
We talked about season 1 where I was like convinced like the cult leader is some kind of, he actually does have some kind of supernatural powers. I was thinking.
Well, they're toying with that idea here.
Awesome.
So
season 2 was all right, says Matt.
It was all right. Yeah, no, season 2 was okay.
Yeah.
Which one's which? I don't remember.
What?
Season 2 was Jessica.
Season 2's the LA
Rachel McAdams.
The fake,
right?
The fake LA suburb with Colin Farrell.
So what was season 3?
Season 3, they tried to kind of throw back to season 1 where they had just 2 detectives spanning like multiple decades and stuff. The guy that plays Blade.
Right. And then, that's what I was going to say. Ali.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali, yeah.
Dark Hour Toxic's voice is a lot like yours, says Melvin Deeply.
He can do a Jersey accent.
Yo, wait, this fucking guy over here.
Yeah. I hear it. Did somebody just pop in? Finally, some English people on the English bracket.
Crikey, Bob Blimey, we got a fucking Englishman proper like in there.
Dark Hour has been busting my balls for 40 minutes.
Bite your tongue, Mel.
English stream, and it's all fucking Yankees. Come on, that is misleading. That is misleading.
We have a French African boy.
Yeah, French Chadian dude is here, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Never say that to another Englishman. Be thankful I'm cool. Be thankful I'm cool with you, man.
Northern English bastard. You missed our my gleaming recommendations of The Color Purple. What else? What have you watched this week, buddy?
Oh, fucking hell, a bit of Heat. I actually watched half an hour of LA Takedown, and fucking hell, it really is. It is bad. It is bad. Thank God Michael Mann did Heat. And I was curious.
What's LA Takedown? Is that an old Michael Mann film?
Yeah, it's basically the original Heat. Heat is a fucking remake, and it's a better film. Heat is a much better film.
About this movie.
Yeah, fucking the guy who played the guy banging Al Pacino's wife, who he has a fucking outburst at. He plays Waingro, and he is fucking hilariously bad in it.
Xander Berkeley. I like Xander Berkeley.
I like him. He's good in this, but he's just not Waingro. He really isn't. Kevin Gage is actually fucking scary in it.
Yeah, Kevin Gage is crazy. He's like, you know who this is? You don't know what this is.
Devil's the devil's gonna come in.
Reaper's visiting with you.
Waingro in that movie, Kevin Gage's character is like if Enzo got a bunch of tats and like worked out really hard for like 6 months and just went to prison and just like did some vile shit and got out, and like that, I could see that being some Waingro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't wait till I finally get my first taste of blood. Get my first kill. It's gonna happen eventually.
It's always the sweetest.
I can always tell when people are lying.
Look, I'm gonna kill someone eventually. I just pray it's gonna be in self-defense. That's all that's all I can say. It's gonna happen eventually.
I mean, if by self-defense you mean the fucking DoorDash guy leaving your soup too close to the door,
executing the Uber driver as he walks away because he left a fucking bag of food too close to the screen door.
I didn't leave the food by the door. You're lying to me. I can always tell when someone's lying.
I saw a video of these 2 crackheads. This guy's dad's like pointing the gun at him, and he's like, "No, you ain't gonna do nothing." And then he fucking shoots him in the ear. and it's like first person view of the guy like looking at the ground and like blood dripping everywhere. And then he like runs outside, and the mom's like, "Those are my cousins.
Those are my cousins.
You're going to jail."
Dude, what you should do is you should go to I mean, you live in America, just go to a state where mutual combat is accepted. Challenge someone, and that's it. Literally, the state cannot do anything because it's mutual accepted combat. It's in the law. I think Washington has a mutual combat. It's a mutual combat state.
In Texas.
I don't think so. I actually don't think Texas allows mutual
That's
combat.
bullshit. There was a great video of what is it? You've seen the video of the people when they made open containers in cars illegal in Texas.
So Texas and Washington are the only two states. All right.
Yeah, I was like, if there's any state where that's going to be allowed, it's going to be Texas. You know, like that's gotta be. You don't understand how it is out here, man.
Texas are the only two states, man. Mutual combat. So yeah.
No they got stand your ground in Florida, so you can just kill the person if they come up to you.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
My kind of place.
I know, because what's his name? That dude, Phoenix Jones. He used to challenge people in mutual combat since he did all of his stuff in Washington.
What was the name you just said? Phoenix Jones?
Yeah, the superhero.
Oh, that's a cool name.
What was that noise? Was that Meg?
No.
Yeah.
No, you heard this. You heard this. It's this is when they made it illegal in Texas.
Yeah, I remember this. This is actually my uncle. This is actually my uncle here.
The purple shit on the plate, I don't know. Like I said, we were going to talk about color purple, so I just said purple English breakfast, extra large. They put like some kind of purple cabbage or something on a purple plate. I'm almost as drunk as Blue Collar, says Max von Broomhound Vondel.
That's a
pretty cool. Also, mentioned prison. Everybody drink. That's right. Good call, Jay.
I have to work later, so it's coffee. Sorry.
Yeah, liar. Just lie to the audience. I mean, Blue Collar hasn't realized that he doesn't actually have to drink tons and tons of alcohol in these streams. He can just I
mean, I started drinking for Jedi Fallen Order.
Actually, he does have to drink, or he'll get the shakes.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you already talked about Eric July, because I mean, what the fuck is happening there? I used to like his stuff.
We'll get to that later at the end.
We were working our way.
Save the drama for the end of the stream when everyone wants to leave.
Yeah.
I found a picture.
Always got into drama.
No, the drama's fun. What are you gonna share? What you got something? Let's see. God, I'm doing too many things at once. Oh. I haven't seen this. Dad, what's an alcoholic? Son, do you see those 4 cars? An alcoholic would see 8. But there are only 2.
Yeah. I've seen that one. I've seen it. Oh, God. I love these. I fucking love these dark artist memes.
Blue Collar know where he is. Yes, he knows where he is.
Is that why you ask your customers, Blue Collar?
He's been up all night playing video games. All right, cut the man some slack. I want to show you guys this. This is when they made it illegal in Texas. No more. It's illegal now in Texas in 1984. You can't drive with an open container of beer. Now, these are Texans' reactions to this law. Are you ready?
Any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting common when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you drive.
How old is she?
With a kid in the car.
I know.
On this country.
No, where's she at drinking fucking age?
I mean, the thing that's right, the thing that's cool is she's not wrong. You know what I mean? She's not wrong. She's not. Blue Collar, why aren't you the blue ghost?
Oh yeah. Good idea. You should do that. It's from Russ's game, from Dark Ever's game.
Yeah. Well,
you hear this? You hear this new C4 Skittles? I tried this. It's pretty good.
The amount of toxic shit that you put in your body, we should switch names.
I mean, the drink is called C4. Do you think that's good?
We have to study it, Blue.
It's C4 Skittles. It's 0 sugar, so it's got to be good for you.
Fucking C4.
Is it actually? But is it actually like branded like Skittles? The cross. Yeah, oh my God! Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
We were talking about infused vodkas. One of the grossest.
I've been weightlifting too. It says,
vodka.
Look, tested and certified by athletes. Okay, it's got to be right.
Then they show you the athlete. It's like a fucking.
We just paid the dude.
Is there also a brand called nitroglycerin that they're going to make a film about, of where they have to escort from point A to fucking B? Yeah. Like it's sorcerer.
Well, we used to drink. I still like it. It's one of the few energy drinks that doesn't taste like ass, but it's that NOS. NOS. It comes with the blue and orange.
I could never get into those
nitro.
monster drinks, though. I could never get into them.
I'm literally drinking one right now.
I know.
Texas allowed drinking while driving as long as your blood alcohol was within limits. Missouri also allows open container for passengers, but not the driver. Interesting. As a Brit living in Florida, I have no idea what anyone's talking about, but everyone's on meth, so it's fine. Oh, and then Lord talks. This is Florida.
Sort it out, Ron DeSantis. Sort it out.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of, I feel like there's fuckery coming afoot. DeSantis, he dropped out. Good for him, but he should have held on a little longer because, like, now Nikki Haley, that dumb bitch, she's not going to quit till the last minute. And I bet you what they're going to try to do.
Are we doing politics?
Nah, just real quick, what I want to say.
No. Well, it was my mistake for mentioning it. I do apologize.
I got my Ninja Turtles cup, Enzo. So it's
your Ninja Turtles cup.
Yeah, the one we have for I kept it from the Ninja Turtles stream.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. That 8-hour Ninja Turtles
awesome.
Shippy cup.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually fucking sweet.
It's Jack Daniels and Coke, huh?
I just marvel at the fact that almost every stream that we do, Blue manages to come up with some new random toxic potion to put into his body. He's like, hey guys, I found this this goo that I found in the sewers under New York, and I thought I might drink it and then see what it tastes like.
Mix it with strychnine.
Like you're drinking all these like sugary drinks, but they're also diet, which is like, no.
This is
why are you drinking diet cranberry juice?
I don't trust diet drinks. I think they're just as bad.
5 calories. Come on.
Drink real cranberry juice.
Yeah,
it's probably better for you.
That's bad for you.
Don't you know that diet's bad for you? It's like Enzo. He smokes diet cigarettes, so that's better for him and not going to cause cancer.
Is that what we call weed nowadays?
50% less cancer. That's it.
You see that thing with Joe Rogan show where the guy from Titanic, he survived because he was drunk and all the shit he put into his body?
I did see that, yes, and I thought of you when I saw that.
That's what I posted it for. Yeah.
You actually see him in the movie, right?
DUI people survive accidents more than drunk people survive accidents because it numbs your body.
Well,
it's like the body becomes like a sponge because the muscles are so relaxed from all the drinking.
Right.
Is that it?
Well, everyone knows
that's why the crash dummies, when they do crash dummies, crash dummies aren't accurate because crash dummies don't tense up. Crash dummies are like loose. So they say sometimes maybe
somebody doing Uber a weekend. It was like 4 degrees in Albany, and I'm seeing these college girls walk around drunk. They're wearing less clothes than strippers, and it's fucking 4 degrees out. I'm like, how are you not dead? And they're all loaded,
because it's a short walk from the Uber to the fucking
club
or whatever.
I'm watching them walk up and down streets as I'm picking people up.
What a bunch of dumb whores! I don't know what to say.
But they're so fucking loaded, they can walk around with just like flip flops and a tank top and 4 degrees.
Here's what's
weather.
interesting:
they're strong, independent women. No, Blue, you're so toxic to mention that.
Here's the problem: you're not supposed to drink alcohol in super cold weather because it actually makes you like more susceptible to
it thins your blood.
Yeah,
but even a nice whiskey.
Yeah, you feel warmer, but it's actually you're expending more heat, so therefore, like your body doesn't reserve as much heat, so you can freeze to death easier. The other thing that's interesting about like alcohol is like, I don't know, like you feel like all warm and fuzzy, but it's like it'll burn you out. It'll burn you out.
Good.
I feel very.
You feel
good
like you want to fight. I love it.
I feel fantastic right
now. I'm the hottest girl in the world because previously I was with the peg leg and the hair lip.
Love it.
I don't understand.
Classy
broad. Rest are too. Sometimes they mix both. Plus bath salts. Ooh, I like bath salts. No, I'm just kidding.
The zombie drug.
There's that famous video of the guy eating the other dude's face, and everyone's like, bath salts. And it's like, dude, those are not bath salts. Like, yeah, exactly. Bath salts and fucking quotations. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Like, my favorite is the crocodile, the trank, the fucking the shitty heroin that makes your limbs like rot off.
Ketamine?
Jesus Christ.
Ketamine? Yeah, I know a bunch of people doing ketamine. The best is when people like dissociate on ketamine. They go into fucking K-holes and they're like, oh.
Hey, Blue, in the prisons up north, did they have twack? They have twack up there?
What the hell's twack?
Twack is they call it K2, but it's not really K2. What it is they spray bug spray on paper and smoke it.
No, these guys had actual weed. They said they have more weed in prison.
We couldn't
weed.
couldn't get weed in the Florida state prisons, but they get bug spray and then they put it on paper and smoke it, and then they just like fall out. If you ever Google that and like look at the people all twacked out, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, we had pills.
Speaking of prison, what do you think of this, Wes? There's a scene in every rom-com where the nerdy girl takes off her glasses and lets her hair down and is completely transformed.
Gorgeous. Is this for She's All That Part 2?
I wish.
She's beautiful.
Amazing. She's beautiful. Yeah, I just hear the music. Lady in orange jumpsuit is dancing with me. Anyway, what? So Twack, huh? God, that is a good name for that.
Yeah.
Is that Madam Web?
Yes.
Good
Nice.
job, Jay.
Good job, Jay. Good job.
Oh my God.
What else? Anybody else watch anything or hear anything? Hear any more developing news? Anybody know about this Power World game?
No.
What about the new Indiana Jones game?
Oh, don't talk about
Yeah,
that.
the Indiana Jones games. We talk about that.
It's got to be updated for
I've just done the video on it as well.
audiences.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've just done the video on it as well.
You fill us in then. You fill us in, uninspired. What's going on with this Indiana Jones shit? This game.
Oh, dude, it's just the like modern.
We seemed excited about it for 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden we saw who was making it. We're like,
the writer. No. She's got typical. She's a cliche.
It's from the same people that made the Wolfenstein games.
The new ones. It sucked.
I'm not sure if it's the new ones that sucked. I have to double check.
I don't know, Max. It's basically like trying to make sense of my bizarre directions. It looks like purple oatmeal. I'm more concerned about what the hell these little these things are. What are those?
They look like carrots.
They look like little. They look like Mexican candies, like covered in those.
Yeah, it's just fucked up. That's it.
These look like what are those called? Faggots. Those grilled pork brains. English, is that what they call them, Luke?
I have no idea. I think your AI's fucked up the English breakfast here. Because no way do we have purple shit on there.
Well, like I said, I put purple in there. I asked for purple. I said purple English breakfast with lots of purple and lots of breakfast.
Those tomatoes need to be fucking fried though. The waffles are fine. The sausage, the eggs. I have no idea what the. Yeah.
Enzo. There's
Professor R2
need some
back
beans.
on the ground.
Need some good beans.
There's the writer for the Indiana Jones game. Enzo.
Yeah, I need some beans. You're right. Maybe those are the beans. Purple beans. There you go. Purple baked beans. Yeah, here's the guy.
I can't wait.
And the thing is,
that's a guy. That's a guy.
Oh man,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, linguica.
That's his word.
Is that a tongue?
I've never heard of it.
Sounds like. Yeah, linguicia is probably how it's pronounced. And
what's fucked up is graphically.
It's got lingui. So I mean, it might be you might be eating tongue, sausage, tongue sausage. I like cow tongue, lingua sandwiches. But yeah, this guy, I don't know, man. Here's how this guy could really fuck us up. Here's how this guy could really get back to the haters and get back at the transphobes. He could make the best Indiana Jones game ever. Like that's how you would fucking get back at us, show the transphobes.
What sucks is Troy Baker, who voices Joel. He's a legit good voice actor. Like they did pick a good actor to play. He does a pretty good Harrison Ford impression.
Is that actually Indiana Jones is like, it's not like he's not doing the mocap and they have like a Harrison Ford like AI impersonator doing the voice?
Nah, but like
no, it's his voice. It's Troy Baker.
Wow.
Yeah, but
he does sound like him.
Like right there, that
Troy Baker is a great actor.
Yeah,
man.
Troy Baker is fantastic. There's reason he's a reason Joel is so well loved because Troy Baker brought the fucker to life, man. But he sorry.
Yeah, plus he's played like Batman. He's played Joker and fucking Two-Face. He's played nearly every DC character as well.
He is a fantastic Joker. He's a good voice actor
in the video games.
Yeah,
and Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He plays both Batman and the Joker.
Right. Yeah. That was a good one, wasn't it? That was a good one when we watched that. Yeah. Also, Max, I appreciate how you're one of the only dudes that calls them chicken periods, because a lot of people call them like chicken abortions or chicken babies. It's like, no, the chicken periods. Good job.
Eggs. Yeah, I love eggs. Eggs are good.
Eggs. Yeah. What are your guys' favorite ways to eat eggs? I like a good. I like a good soft-boiled egg sometimes.
I like them scrambled, fried, poached, whatever.
Yep. I guess if I was gonna just make eggs, it's always like fry them in a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, put them on some tamales or something. Indiana Jones, you need to work better at drawing circles, man. Your circles are lousy. Like,
that was a lousy circle, Indy.
Yeah. That's like a good test of like your art history. Just drawing a circle. Like, how good can you draw a perfect circle? Yeah. It's actually a lot harder than it looks, and the bigger the circle, the harder it is.
Well, of course, just like Phoebe Waller-Bridge, they have to show brand new female protagonists that have nothing to do with the films.
I don't like it. She's got
no.
She's not even fucking like this is her post. Like she has a fucking post feminist haircut. That is not a 1940s hair though. I've not seen her in any movies or anything. None of that. So she's obviously gonna cook Indy just like Phoebe Waller-Bridge face will.
Yeah. Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Boy.
Yeah, there's your diversity.
Bridge face.
I mean, that's the thing is like. No, go ahead. No,
I don't know. I
think what sucks about like the Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Tatiana Maslany and these other ones that have kind of like wrecked these IPs is that when they're in their own lane, they're good. That Assassin show, Killing Eve, and that show Fleabag are really good. Are demonstrative of Phoebe Waller-Bridge's talent. Right? They're right in her wheelhouse. And then Tatiana Maslany did one of the best sci-fi shows I've ever seen called Orphan Black. And she was amazing in that. She played like 7 different characters and very believably so. But then, you can't fit a round peg into the square hole. Like they just, these next level feminists just think, oh, well, they were so good in this. Let me put them in this. Like it doesn't work. Like you can't make that work. You can't. It was like putting Keanu Reeves trying to do a British accent in freaking Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like it doesn't work. God bless him. Keanu Reeves is great. Yeah.
I will not accept that. I will not.
I was.
He's grown young again. Oh.
I was crippled by fear. But yeah, no, like you can't make that. You can't make that stuff work, and they just keep slamming it home over and over and over again for this agenda. But the stuff they are good at, it's like ruined now. No one's ever going to watch Orphan Black on my recommendation now. No one's ever going to watch Fleabag or take Killing Eve seriously, and they're both excellent. All 3 are excellent shows. So, but now they've just destroyed all the goodwill that they might have originally had because they jumped outside of their wheelhouse trying to do this other thing. So it's just a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that it's going to be enjoyable. I think that I don't know. I would like to see more of the narrative trailer. So, for example, I don't know when did they give a release date for it specifically?
No, it's still in development.
Sometime this year, though.
Sometime this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says 2024.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then a narrative trailer. I'll wait for that.
I got all you gamers on here. What the hell's going on with Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League or whatever?
Oh, don't get me started.
Remember, you voted that as like one of your most anticipated projects of 2023.
Initially, I look forward to it as well.
It's not out. Everyone says
the trailer. The
trailer popped in 2020. 2020, the trailer popped.
Yes, but when the trailer popped, people thought there was going to be a narrative single-player experience. They hadn't said anything about co-op or it being a live service game. That's the big issue. Yeah. And it's only
how could it not be a co-op? How could it not be a co-op?
It was marketed to be 4-player co-op. That's why my friends
but
we're happy about it.
What I mean by a single-player experience, I mean only narrative stuff, like not a live service game. Sorry.
Hey, there's my breakfast.
Yeah.
Dude, what's the purple shit? I've never seen purple shit.
We were talking about color purple, so I put some purple refried beans on here. Yeah, the computers don't understand food very well. Like this orange juice. Look how thick this orange juice looks. It looks almost like a custard back here.
It might be English breakfast.
That's going to clog some arteries. That really is.
It's carrot juice.
Is this an AI created image?
Yes, of course. Of course.
It's amazing how accurately, it's created Northern Bastards turds in the middle there.
Yikes.
They look just like that.
How you doing, Lance?
Don't ask me how I know that.
Have you been spying on my fucking toilet, yo?
Yeah, mate. Sorry, my toilet cam again linked into your bathroom.
Lance in his toilet
I'm
cam.
gonna have to keep an eye on you, man.
No, I need to crack some jokes because the last 24 hours has been so serious. This is the perfect.
You're in the right place.
You picked the right place.
Yeah.
We'll get so much into it though, but yeah, I'm really glad the fucking maniacs, the criminals, are getting seen for who they really are. So yeah.
Oh, we're talking about post office controversy. Yeah, updates.
Yeah, you guys should just watch the TV drama Mr. Bates versus Post Office if you haven't seen it.
No, we saw that, but is there any new developments? Is that what you're talking about? What happened?
Yeah, in the last couple of days, some major things have happened. One video has emerged of the Post Office executive woman. This is Paula Venables, one of the main people in the scandal, partying at the taxpayers' expense at a Christmas party where they paid Pixie Lott to sing.
Cheers.
And this is just a couple of weeks before the court case with the postmasters.
Nice.
Not really what the CEO of the post office should be doing at that time on public money, where they're paying for a music act to come and sing. This is taxpayers' money we're talking about.
Yeah,
this is not what we pay these people to do. So that's all come out, and then Fujitsu, who designed the software.
Yeah,
the CEO of that company was at the public inquiry, and I think everybody was expecting him to do the usual. I can't remember. I don't know. It was nothing to do with me. All of that. He did the total opposite of that. Clearly, somebody from Japan had said, "Company honor at stake. You'll tell truth," and he did. And Fujitsu are throwing the post office completely under the bus. They're not going to protect them at all. So, yeah.
They have some fucking
Lance suddenly discovers that government is wasteful with taxpayer funds tonight at 11.
Yeah, that's not big news. It's no, can I just thank my Japanese actor friend for coming in and doing that line for me briefly?
Sweet. Well, Domo. Well, I did watch fucking Monarch for some reason. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was okay, but the reason is because I watched it at double speed in 2 days. So
you and your bloody double speed.
Here's the thing, man. It's 12 hours long.
To
Enzo lives at a faster reality than the rest of us do. He just I have no time for this.
As somebody who's watched the entire series, in Enzo's defense, I can't debate him with that. He's right. If you watch
it drags.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually do the same, man. Enzo, I do exactly the same, especially when it's a TV show that I'm not very into.
With certain shows,
fuck it. I put it on 1x8 or 2x or 2.2 times, depending on what's going on.
The best was when I watched those Godzilla movies at quadruple speed. That was like next level. I was like in the Matrix, dude. It was awesome. But the subtitles help, but I listen to a lot of podcasts at double speed. That's usually because, especially in movies, people tend to talk rather slowly because it's more dramatic that way.
Yes.
It depends though. When your lady friends come over, if you need to save time, do you say, "Girls, we're going to go at double speed tonight"?
Shit, the ladies wish I went at double speed. Like, wrap it up, buddy. I'm just kidding. I can only take so much. No, I'm just kidding. Well, yeah. As far as the show, here's some cool things about the show.
Bring it.
I didn't mind. I didn't mind the lack of monsterness because there was some neat little sci-fi things. The new gen kids are a little annoying for sure. In fact, the show would have been better if it was just if it just took place in the past.
If it killed the kids in the first episode, that would have been cool.
Yeah. One of the kids died. That would have been cool.
Can't get enough of child murder.
Now, I gotta say, this Asian actress, even though they make her a lesbian or possibly bisexual. If she's bisexual, hell yeah.
Shocker.
She's hot. She was a good-looking Asian lady, and Grandma is also a good-looking Asian lady. this was a very, very, very Asian-centric cast. A lot of Asians, a lot of literal Japanese people speaking literal Japanese, which I appreciated.
That's good, right? I mean, gives it the authentic Godzilla universe vibe.
Yeah, that's something they're always afraid to do is have Godzilla show up to Tokyo. And it's like, well, he's only been to Tokyo like 4 times in like the 38 movies he's been in, you know? Like, go to Tokyo, like destroy it, please. Now
what's to broaden his horizons? You can't blame him sometimes.
Yeah, Asians in a Godzilla movie, woke. Exactly.
I showed a picture for Enzo when I like the part where they drop off the nuke in Godzilla's face and just like pisses him off.
See, yeah, that was a little weird, but I mean, I'll allow it. One thing I did really like little things, like for instance, they were talking about like they're going to send a probe, a manned vessel into the hollow Earth or whatever.
Yeah.
And they called it underspace, which was like, because you got inner space, outer space. This is underspace. It's not a hollow Earth, actually. We're not inside the Earth. It's like I don't know how it works. It's whatever.
It's like pocket dimension.
Yeah.
It's like, it's pocket dimension. So where there's a sun, you know, inside the Earth. It's like, they don't bother.
That's where you can get good unobtainium. I heard, or you can.
Is that the dimension where all of Uninspired's missing underpants go?
You know, it's funny you say that because I've been missing underwear. Yeah, like it has legitimately been disappearing.
It's where the underwear gnomes live. They go to underspace.
It's crazy.
Let me check my Uninspired underwear gnomes cam to see if I can.
Lance has got a cam for that somewhere, so we'll get to the bottom of it.
We'll find out, man. We'll find out.
Hail to the chat, by the way.
Good response.
Let's play a little. Look, you gotta test your speakers every once in a while, all right? You can't be playing Glory quietly.
I put my volume on loud to listen to this because this is peak right there. This is the future of music.
Oh boy,
damn man,
Lance liked it.
I'm just wondering if there was any psychedelic drugs in my noodles that I was eating. What am I looking at here?
Not yet.
I was wondering what the fuck happened. I was
like, that introduced me to this. I was like, damn, what is this?
Only because I'm drunk. I like the song. Blue color. It's 2 in the afternoon, man. Love it.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
20 past 8 in the UK.
Yeah.
9:18 here.
Yeah, well, I know Enzo for Nielsen ratings. I wasn't sure how much you want to talk about Godzilla because tomorrow we're on Lance's.
Oh,
yeah. I wanted to share this little meme here.
Dude, you talk about whatever you want on your show. Don't ever worry about that. I mean, if we talk about the same stuff.
Did anybody else watch Monarch besides myself in Blue Collar?
No.
Okay, I can't be asked. Can't be asked for it, to be honest.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about some of
Does it add any lore to the MonsterVerse? Because I'm a massive fan of the MonsterVerse.
Well, in terms of the legendary films, it technically does.
Yeah, if you keep the legendary stuff, it doesn't like. There's not a lot of ooh, that famous Toho monster makes an appearance. No, none of that. It's all new shit.
Monsters.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there are giant monsters, but for instance, like there's a giant spider, but it's not Komunga from Toho. It's just generic giant spider.
Boo.
There's a giant bat creature, but it's not Batra.
Yeah.
Which would have been fight? Cool.
Do they
cost money.
Well, they do. Uninspired.
If
you YouTube like the season, well, it's not a big spoiler, but the finale, Godzilla fights that bat, and like he tears that thing to shreds. Like he rips.
This is even a fight.
I'll just watch the fights. That's it.
No. Actually, the fights are some of the most boring stuff. Honestly, the cooler stuff is like all the Kurt Russell doing espionage type stuff.
Well, it could be because we just watched Death Proof or like The Thing, but Kurt Russell, like I think Kurt Russell makes the show watchable.
Yeah, I mean,
that sounds obvious. That.
Yeah, but even like Luke said, Kurt Russell could read the fucking dictionary, and I'll watch it for an hour and a half.
Is it Kurt Russell's son that they have put in the?
Yes.
Yeah.
I seriously think Wyatt, and it could be biased, but Enzo knows this. I think Wyatt does a very convincing job of playing his younger version of his dad, and I think
Wyatt is very underrated.
Wyatt and Kurt, seriously, they make this show worth watching. Like
I think Wyatt is a great actor, man.
All the modern stuff was pretty cringe because it's a lot of like
millennial stuff.
Millennials running around Japan trying to be independent and fierce, and it's
like you're fast forwarding to see Wyatt and Kurt when they're on screen. It's actually worth because, like I said, Kurt Russell, his exact words are like, what if Godzilla had lost? He's like, and he's like, the U.S. military knew about these creatures for 70 years. Let them fight. That's all. That was your plan. Let them fight. Which is
I think instead of making a really stretched out like 10 episode show, I think you could have made a really tight and dense like Interstellar style movie. You could have made a really dense movie with this instead.
This is show. If someone did an edit, I guarantee you could get a really good 3 episodes out of the show.
Johnny Somali versus Godzilla.
Break Johnny Somali out of prison. Let him fight.
Yeah, but Enzo, anybody chat would know us. No, I would go on record saying I'm not saying it's a fucking 10 out of 10 show, but it's not woke, it's not cringe. It's got it. If you are into the 2014 legendary films, because they mentioned 2014 Godzilla, Monarch, they mentioned that what happened 6 years ago? We all of us tried to kill it, and that. That was point. They were trying to kill Godzilla and realize the fact that we can't stop him. So just stay the fuck out of his way.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of direct references to the first Godzilla movie. It takes place before or directly after King Kong versus Godzilla, or before that.
Both. Well, because they show the attack in San Francisco, but then also it does tie into.
It takes place before King of the Monsters because they don't talk about Ghidorah fucking wiping out. Yeah, okay.
And that was the whole point of Monarch.
If these characters show up in the next legendary King Kong X Godzilla, what are they calling that shit? GXK?
All I know is,
oh, God, these marketing assholes. They all need to be fired. GXK. Kingdom of Monsters, or whatever the fuck it's called. What is the subtitle for this movie?
I'll look it up right now.
GX Kong.
Godzilla versus
the
Kong.
New Age.
Is that the one? Yeah. Is that the one where they're both like sprinting, like marathon
on rollerblades? Godzilla's on rollerblades or ice skates. That's the only way.
Man, I can't wait to go see that. That's really blowing my skirt up.
Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
The New Empire. It's always got so stupid.
Dude, it's an orangutan now. An orangutan is the bad guy.
Godzilla is right there is how I'm going to be in the theater.
Dude, Godzilla X Kong would have been. I love how they can't call him King Kong anymore because they already made a big fucking kerfuffle about declaring Godzilla King of the Monsters, and B, like this Universal still has the copyright on King Kong, but Kong, the character, the giant monkey, is I think public domain. He better be, right?
Well, we know
no, he's not public domain, but no, who owns King Kong actually? It's
Universal.
Universal.
Yeah, Universal.
It was cool.
They're lending him out.
I did like King Kong makes an appearance in the show, but the CGI looks fucking great though on him. That's what I liked about it.
Well, it's
Not
Apple
really.
TV, man.
Or are you talking about Monarch?
Yeah.
Yeah, Monarch had some great special effects for a TV show. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing is like we're not. I don't know. Special effects are not impressive anymore because everyone has good special effects.
Well,
you know?
that's my problem. Is like I mean, let's say watch. Well, Enzo knows this, and uninspired look at it at the YouTube. When you first show Godzilla, the way the screen backs up on his back and the scales, like it looks just as good as a $200 million film. And after watching, after watching She-Hulk and fucking Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, and I will defend this shit because like Apple, at least they know how to spend their money.
I think it goes to Legendary Pictures actually, because Legendary, for example, the one major reason why I've loved Legendary Pictures ever since I've seen my first Legendary Picture movie is because they know how to make CGI look incredible.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're right.
Fuck was
right,
dude? Dude,
pulling up a video.
Pacific Rim was the first Legendary Pictures movie I ever watched,
and that film is so underrated, man. I love that film.
Pacific Rim was incredible.
The first
it's the first director's commentary I actually watched as well, and like Guillermo del Toro actually put a lot of thought into almost every single shot of that movie.
Yeah.
It's so good.
No, I
Del Toro is really good though. He never fucks about when it comes to his films.
Yeah, he doesn't phone it in.
Yeah, Enzo said no. This scene right here was fucking, and this is on a TV show.
This is cool because you're like Godzilla. There's a lot of problems where like these giant monsters don't look super gigantic.
Yeah,
but this part right here,
the fact that I'm watching that kind of effect on a television show.
This shot right here, like driving up the
Ooh,
fucking
dude.
dinosaur. Yeah, you're like okay, but
now you get the scale.
But then it gets stupid because then he has to fucking roar. He always has to roar for no reason. Do lions just like roar all the time for no reason?
I think it's the law. It's the law of the monster, man. You see the T-Rex, he's got to roar. You see Godzilla, he's got to roar. You see Kong, he's got to pound his chest. That's how it is.
Dude, you know what I did like about Skull Island was
I like Skull Island.
There's the Skull Island part
I watched
where,
in prison.
Dude, the spider legs the giant spider legs that look like bamboo.
Yes,
and the guy's like impaled by like the bamboo sticks. You're like, what the fuck, dude? And you realize they're giant spider legs. Like that was awesome.
Yeah,
dude, I damn near creamed my pants when I saw that like they were making an entire monster verse, and I was like, oh my god, this is real.
Exactly. Well, that's what I said. Enzo knows this. Starting this Friday, is everyone interested in the whole 1 week of Godzilla -1 minus color? But
that's one of the few times where it doesn't seem so pretentious to make the movie black and white. I hope they don't make it 4:3 aspect ratio.
Well, Godzilla would be bigger if they did 4:3 aspect ratio.
Yeah, the point is, I
guess the black. Sorry, but what's the point in the black and white thing? Just turn the fucking color down on your telly. That's it.
Right. The idea of like releasing a second print, it's like, couldn't any movie theater technically like just pull up their hue saturation?
Well, they used to do when season 3 of The Walking Dead was out and was super like at the height of its popularity.
I remember that.
They used to play the season 1 and they put it in black and white.
Yeah, but that's because it's Frank Darabont. Frank Darabont is known for look at The Mist. He made The Mist, but he shot The Mist specifically for black and white. Nice. My big issue is that I don't know if Godzilla -1 was shot specifically for black and white in the future, because The Mist was. That means that once you translate it to black and white, it works perfectly. It's perfectly lit. It's incredible. But Godzilla -1, I feel like they're doing it just for the novelty of it. Because The Mist, he had it in mind completely. That was the way he intended to do it. But the producer said, no, we need to release this shit in color for cinemas. So he was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. But I will still light my movie for black and white eventually. Yeah. And you watch The Mist in black and white, it's even better than the original version.
I want to see that now. I never seen it in black and white, but now I'm curious.
Oh, I like watching stuff in black and white. I don't
like
I don't
people said. Some people can shit up. I admit that. Like I love Logan, the black and white Logan. It was good. I don't know.
Did they make black and white Logan? I don't know.
Yeah, they did. Actually, if you the DVD and the digital, they actually you can look at the special.
They need to do a black and white Avatar, but with like nothing on the screen and no sound.
A proper black and white conversion.
The colors are the only good thing on that movie. What you telling me about?
They need to do a black and white version with no sound and no visuals. And
What
then
it's like what Jay said. What that was part of us watching Planetary and Death Proof is that if they make Godzilla Minus One black and white, but also have that graininess to it, that would be something worth seeing in a theater. Having
yeah,
that,
because you guys didn't see the it was only me and Luke when we did Death Proof. You guys didn't see that black and white scene, did you?
No, we didn't. And that was the director's cut.
Yeah. Well, that's the issue.
I mean, theatrical version.
That's the big thing. Is like a lot of these movies do black and white conversions for the novelty of it, but it's not just even if you recolor and everything like that, you relight manually through your computer through the programs, it still doesn't have the proper black and white effect. That's why it needs to be like if your film is going to be in black and white, it needs to be on the set day of. You need to light it for black and white.
Maybe.
I wouldn't mind if they did. You guys know they're redoing Shogun. I wouldn't mind seeing that in black and white.
That's true. Yeah, Shogun could be actually good in black and white. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, the TV show is good. Yeah. It looks really, really. Is it this year or next year?
February 27th.
Yeah, man, I've got a stream all lined up for it already.
Nice.
Oh, I love Shogun.
Nice. Shogun. Yeah, that's been. I've seen that in your upcoming streams on your channel for months now, Lance.
I'm really just tense about it. I'm really hoping they don't mess it up.
I don't think they're gonna mess it up.
That's how watching movies nowadays is. You go in, you're all worried, as you're sitting down, you're like, oh my god, I hope this doesn't suck. Oh please, don't be awful.
It is. That's. I mean, yeah, man. Especially if it's something you're excited about.
We used to walk into theaters like, yay, the movie's starting.
Yeah.
So Hulu made it. Hulu is distributing it, but it was made by Fox before the Disney purchase. So this was probably shelved a while ago, and it's only now that
I did not know that.
Production.
I didn't know that either.
It's being released on Hulu. Hulu is basically where they release all the old Fox stuff that they purchased, but they don't really want to put on Disney Plus.
You're right.
I was obsessed with Shogun when I was a teenager. I remember it came on TV. And I skipped school, and I was already in trouble for skipping school. And then my dad got the day off from work, and he came home and caught me skipping school, but saw that I was watching Shogun and just sat and watched Shogun with me.
I bet your dad bunked off work thinking, I'm going to go home and watch Shogun. No one's going to catch me out.
He may have.
What are you doing here? Dad, I want to watch Shogun. Oh, okay, cool. Let's watch Shogun.
We did. We drank beer and watched Shogun all day long, the whole marathon, all day long.
Did you know that TV series, that was the gateway to miniseries being made? That's what got North and South commissioned. It got all those big 80s and 90s TV shows.
Is it?
Yeah, because it was so successful. And it was the first one.
I was named after a miniseries, Rich Man, Poor Man, with Nick Nolte and Peter Strauss. My mom saw it. And
yeah, that was good. That was a good show.
She named me after Wesley Jordache. Yeah,
I thought you were going to be named after Lace, but
yeah, well,
always possible.
Are you trying to share your screen, Chris, or are you just?
I was just reading. This came from Screen Rant, but Screen Rant, to everyone's credit, did say that with the whole Godzilla Minus One Minus Color, that they said that the director points out that they said they did more than just change the color hue. So they actually said. We went back to the colorist and we actually masked different portions of each shot, and it goes. It's not just so they didn't just turn the hue down.
Cool.
They actually they did film different shots in black and white specifically for this.
Nice.
So,
was there grain in the original movie? I forget.
Probably
the only modern movie that I remember having grain was The Creator. The Creator had grain on it.
Yeah, because the director even says that Godzilla Minus One Minus Color is very different than the colored film. So he said this isn't just they're not just taking the color out. They actually that has me curious now to watch it.
I just want I just want it to release on digital, man. I want to watch it at home.
Oh yeah, they're trying to get that box because it just passed 100 million. So of course they're trying to get the extra money, and it's so far in America, it's America's highest grossing Japanese film of all time, so they want the extra money.
It's also actually just officially come out in France as well. So I watched it at the cinema when it first came out, beginning of December. But the issue is that here it only released for 2 days, so that was it. If you missed your chance, you missed your chance. Well, but now it's officially
that was in America. It was initially only supposed to come out for a week as well. As Enzo knows this, Godzilla 2000 and Shin Godzilla came out for 1 day. And that's because my nephew's a huge Godzilla fan. My sister took the day off work to bring my nephew to see Godzilla, and she's like, "Oh, Chris, are they putting out -1 for 1 or 2 days again?" And the box office kept going up, so the theater's like, "Well, fuck it, we got Godzilla or the Marvels? Which one's making money?
Fuck the Marvels. Let's get Godzilla in.
But,
like a no-brainer debate right there.
But
yeah, well, I mean, cinemas
now,
are also losing money. That's what people forget. So cinemas are always hungry for
Well, again, it shows America.
for
Hey, America, a fucking Japanese film is keeping your theaters afloat right now.
Chris, have you seen? I know you go see everything. Have you seen any movie that had like a packed theater in recent memory?
Die Hard.
Barbie.
Yeah, the most packed fucking theater, no bullshit, I've seen in 2023 was fucking Die Hard.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
Barbie had a lot of people here, but then again, I'm in a small town theater, you know, and it was like opening
was
weekend.
actually Napoleon. Now that I think of it, man, Napoleon was.
But I saw Oppenheimer the same weekend that came out, and like the day before, and there was 3 people in Oppenheimer.
Well, the biggest thing for Barbie and Oppenheimer, which people tend to forget because even Drinker called this, is that nobody thought Oppenheimer would do good business, or Barbie. They had legs because there was no competition, but they weren't big openings, but they kept. It's like Titanic. Titanic didn't have a massive opening, but the fucker was #1 for like 6 months.
The fuck.
That's true. I mean, for me, I blame Barbie's success on TikTok trends. I said this like months before the movie came out.
Barbie had success because it was a legit film. You know, it was a legit movie. I mean, that's the thing about
and
Barbie.
it also had the trends going for. I mean, look at Minions: The Rise of Gru.
I think Oppenheimer.
Minions: The Rise of Gru had people going in packs of 20 to go watch the movie because it was a trend.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Well, that's how
friends that were like taking pictures of them wearing dresses, like going out
Barbie was.
Cosmos.
Yeah,
before.
Exactly. Yeah, Barbie's was so many girl parties, 20 or 30 females going to buy tickets, and they were going to see it multiple times. So
yeah.
Well, for the sake of comments, did you go see it at IMAX or something? I think that's where like Oppenheimer was doing better. Was like at the big theaters with the big screens.
Oppenheimer was pretty full in my theater, but it wasn't packed. I have not seen a packed movie. I have not. I have not seen a packed
in the
movie
front.
in I don't know how long.
Honestly, I can tell you guys, like I said, I have 4 major malls in my area. The last packed, sold out film I've seen, no bullshit, was Spider-Man. No Way Home, just because
same.
Because everybody wanted to know, is Toby, because the marketing was fucking smart, is Toby and Andrew actually in this film? Nobody knew because it wasn't confirmed. And that's the only time Sony fucking brilliant marketing, man, because damn, you know, it's
I mean, it's just a good movie.
Like the last two movies that I watched with an actual pure packed cinema was damn, Contagion. That was back in 2010,
crazy.
man.
I know. See, I think the last movie I saw was like I saw Endgame, and then I didn't see anything until Licorice Pizza, fucking October, like a year or 2 later, and then the next thing I saw after that was Barbie and Oppenheimer. So I haven't been to the theater a lot either.
Cool movie, man. I like it. I rewatched it. I didn't think they held up, but it actually really does hold up as a good movie.
Especially post-COVID. You're like, Jesus Christ, this movie was almost spot on. In fact, the contagion virus was way worse than COVID, obviously.
Well, even like with Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick had legs because Top Gun Maverick didn't have the biggest opening. But
I saw Top Gun Maverick in the theater as well, but even that wasn't packed.
Yeah,
so,
dude,
I had 5 people in Top Gun Maverick. That was it.
That's what I'm saying. And the big thing is, it kept going for #1 for week after week after week, and just it slowed down, but still kept going and going. And that's also the problem with half these films. Well, half these fucking films during a theater, like remember. It was like funny listening to Lance. We talked about Last Starfighter back in the 80s and stuff. How many films were in theaters for like 3, 4, 5, 6 months?
Dude, 6 months. Dude, basically.
I worked at a movie theater. I was just talking to somebody else about this recently. I worked at a movie theater in '98, and Armageddon was in the theater for no joke 8 fucking months.
I believe
8
it.
months.
Yeah.
I had to listen to that stupid Aerosmith song.
The Untouchables, which was released in September of 1987 in the UK, fantastic film directed by Brian De Palma.
I was watching it last night.
That was still in the central London cinemas right into April of '88 because it's in my book, and I was still going back to see it even though it opened the year before.
Mm-hmm.
So we did keep some films. If they were rolling over, they would stay in. Sometimes they'd come back, like you'd release a movie.
Exactly.
Yes.
I remember Lion King got re-released. And that
but the award season, they're clever with award season. What they would do is they'd slow release a movie, not knowing if it was going to be a big hit, around sort of either just before Christmas or in that January period. And then what they would do is then the award season comes along, it wins a load of awards, and boom, Driving Miss Daisy is now on 400 screens. Yeah.
Right. Because like I started working at a theater in March '98, and they started re-releasing like Good Will Hunting came back out in the theater, Titanic came back out in the theater, all these things, the big award stuff from '97.
Yeah, Titanic had a massive second release actually.
Oh my god,
took almost as much money as the first time. You know,
it was crazy.
No,
you could,
dude.
and I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It was just the fact they have this thing called Theater Radio Network where they would play the songs from the movies. And then if you had to clean up the movie, you have to listen to the song then. So that Aerosmith song and that Titanic Celine Dion song, oh man, that was just
started.
Maybe we'll do some karaoke. I'll sing it for karaoke at the end of the show.
But not to mention, you guys are old enough.
Oh, is that Luke? No, it's Lance. No, it's Luke.
No,
definitely.
It was me.
Or whatever it is. Okay.
But everyone here is old enough to remember in the panel. Remember, like Terminator 2, a film would come out. It would take like 2 years to get a fucking home release. Now I've seen films in the past 2 years come out within 3 weeks. It's already on fucking digital and DVD.
Oh, dude,
and
depends on the studio, man.
Shit.
Either it's 3 weeks, but Big Max after the movie comes out is like what, a month and a half? No, not even a month. That's probably it. Dude,
that's what I was thinking too.
Like, quick question: how much do you guys currently pay, like, just for the cinema ticket? Just for the ticket, no popcorn.
That's what I said.
Normally,
No,
you go ahead, Chris.
That's what I said. We'll take away the Regal app. No bullshit. For me, an adult ticket, and this the problem on Spark is that a ticket is $15, but then IMAX is $20, 4DX is $20, RPX is $20, but just and so like say Godzilla, people. I want to see Godzilla -1 at IMAX, so that you're paying extra $5-6,
$20.
But so it's
I'm very happy that one of the cool things about my shitty theater, it's got old airplane seats and no reserve ticketing, but $6 seats, $6 for
if you have the Regal app, you can get $2. You can get $5 Tuesdays for a ticket. And then the rest of the week with my military discount and the Regal app, it's usually like $14 for the ticket.
And then matinees here are $12 for a matinee. Matinee is anything that's before 2 p.m. Once 2 p.m. comes, you're paying $15.
Okay. See, they don't differentiate that here. It's the same price.
And that's the problem.
For me, we don't have matinee.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
I mean, I drug dealer, Max, with your flip phone.
Do you want the UK prices before we?
Yeah, give it to me.
Cheapest is $5.99 up the road from me.
But
you only get that cheap price if you book online. Excuse me. If you go and pay over the counter, it's $6.99, which is weird. You'd think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, because I'm a Regal app. You pay if you want to buy your tickets on your phone, you pay a convenience fee. That's why I just
remember, like, part of the art of going to a movie was like getting there at least 30 minutes early, so that way you could be first in line.
So you can talk with the people as well. Yeah, I still do that. Like I pay €8 for a ticket, and IMAX.
Hang on, France, I haven't finished yet. Barging in.
Yeah, but €8 is about $16 American, right?
Anyway,
get them, Lance. Get them, Lance.
IMAX is 20 to 25 quid, depending on which IMAX.
Damn.
Yeah, 20 to 25 notes. I don't know.
That's
There's one in Leeds, which is
that's $30 in the US. $31.76.
Yeah, there's an IMAX in Leeds, which is like 2 miles from Bastard's house.
Yeah.
That's you said €8. You said
€8. Yeah, that's like $8, man.
Yeah, it's $8. Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
Got some nice cinemas in France. You can
really nice one. The first time I ever went to see
Lance,
IMAX,
have I ever told you that I love the way you say cinema?
Cinema.
Because like Americans say cinema, like duh.
The way on the sport said like we say choreography. He says, how do you say it? How do you say choreography?
Choreography.
Max, the more you talk, the more I think you're like
the word you said,
dude. The more you explain about your phone, the more I think you're a criminal. I don't let people see my phone. I don't go out in public. No, I have a
in
flip
French,
phone.
it's choreography. That's it.
Oh, Jesus.
Max
is just old.
You got to be ready.
You
got to be ready to walk out on something in 30 seconds flat if you spot the heat around the corner.
He's like living like Neil McCauley. He lives in like an unfurnished fucking beach house resort in LA.
When you're gonna get furniture, when they get around to it.
Yeah, but that's the problem we have on this part is that
Max lives in Florida. Nice.
Depends on the state you live in. Like obviously, my ticket prices and Enzo's ticket prices and Wes's ticket prices are different ticket prices. And I mean, New York is a fucking high state.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I see. Man,
well,
but yeah, cinema is expensive. Like for me, I can go to the cinema with 15 euros in my bank account and know that I still have money when I get home.
Yeah.
So that's it.
I very rarely
popcorn costs 8.60.
Yeah,
popcorn
that's
and a
crazy.
drink.
For me, popcorn. No, that's why I got the 2024 refillable and plus the app. No, popcorn is $10 for popcorn and soda is $9. So you're paying $20 for popcorn and soda on top of say you want to see IMAX. You're paying $20. So just by yourself, you're spending $40 fucking dollars for yourself.
Right, Jesus.
Imagine if you had 2 kids.
I do get out. I don't buy any of the snacks, but I do get alcohol at the theater. So I mean, and that's pretty expensive.
But the fucking movie's out now. I don't blame you.
I'm like this right here. Like,
that's how you know the movies are getting worse because bars and movie theaters are becoming more commonplace.
I had that's what I said for Avatar. I had an entire bottle of vodka like this. I'm like,
that's how I think we gauge how drunk Blue Collar was in the movie. He comes out, he's like, I don't liked it, and you're like,
I was crying like this is the greatest movie of all time because the big pretty whales. And
you're all drunk. All right, well, let's talk about some other developing news here, real quick. Here we go.
Oh, did you want to see the?
It's Alec Bowie.
Yeah, that's a come up. Yeah, that's a come up.
You piece of shit.
That. Don't attack me, boy. You can't do it.
You really made the world a better place, didn't you, fag?
Did you, fag?
Yeah. All right.
You're right,
yeah.
Alec Baldwin.
I get why they can't, but we would all pay. If they made Team America 2, it would do $1 billion right now. I'm telling you.
No one. I
what,
mean,
what? If they made what?
It's a good joke, but it's only a good joke told once. And
hang on. What film would make $2 billion?
Team America.
He's talking about Team America 2. No,
Team America 2. Yeah, well, listen. So much.
Do the Book of Mormon movie already, Jesus! Like, let's just put that on a fucking screen. You get your Oscar.
They're not going to do that as a movie. They're going to keep making lots of money with the theater worldwide with that one. That's how they do that.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing is like, Trey Parker, he needs to get an EGOT. If he gets one Oscar for anything, he'll be up in the Orgasmo too. There you go, Jay. Now that's more thinking with the old noodle.
That's going to be on a rewatch. Well, I'm not sure.
So can I offer an opinion on this? As I think I'm the only person here that works on a production.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So my take on this, and it's always been my take on this, is the bottom line is, even though, yes, he produced the film and was heavily invested in the film, and he's now gone on and reshot the film in Canada to complete it. Now, I have a different view on whether the film should have been completed. So let's keep that issue to one side for the moment. In terms of him being prosecuted, he is not the person responsible for the safety of weapons on set, whether he's one of the producers or not. When you're on set as an actor, no matter how many hats you wear, no pun intended, you're there for that day in that role, whether you've got a producer's investment in the film or not. The responsibility of safety of firearms lies with that part of the production team, specifically the armorer, whose job it is to go around and make sure every weapon is safe on set. The fact that a load of people from the production went out on a jolly the night before, purchased ammo from, by the way, the local military base, I believe, and were firing it from the weapons, and they were still left in some guns overnight and whatever. So, somebody there wasn't doing their job, but it's not Alec Baldwin's responsibility. What happened was absolutely terrible. I can't vouch for how lax standards were or weren't on the set of the production, but again, he was told he was given a cold gun on set. That's known. So I just feel like, and again, I don't want to put an opinion on Baldwin's politics. I don't care to voice an opinion on that because, as far as I'm concerned, they're completely irrelevant. It's whether he was responsible for that job on the set, and he's not responsible for that job. I think he's being pursued because of his politics, whether you agree with them or not. I really don't care. But I just think he's being vilified, and I think it's a shame, because if this had happened on a movie and it was Joe Smith, who none of us had ever heard of, in a bit part, and the same thing had happened, the person who would be in court would be the armorer and maybe the producers for the film. But he's being prosecuted not just as a producer. He's being prosecuted because he fired the weapon. It's irrelevant whether he pulled the trigger or not. He should not have been handled a gun that could fire a projectile on set. You know, that's my view. That's my view.
Well,
as a production,
I agree. Like I was saying, the actor Alec Baldwin is innocent. The producer, like, that's where it's like gray, you know, because like Jay said, he's the one who hired the underqualified armorer, and also. You also shouldn't be pointing the guns at people, period. I don't know. It's just an unfortunate accident.
Yeah, because they're pointing the guns away, don't they? Like,
also,
they have to point
did
it
the
at a certain
armorer
angle.
get charged at all? Or no, she was just like scot-free?
No, I think the armorer has been, I believe the armorer has been charged. But the thing I took issue with was the reason they've come back and arrested him is because of something in a statement to do with him having either the finger on the trigger or not having the finger on the trigger, or pulling the trigger or not pulling the trigger. As far as I'm concerned, it's irrelevant that he did that, where he being prosecuted for that action is concerned. If you're saying as a producer he had a moral responsibility to ensure the budget was spent so that the production had high safety standards, well, that depends on what kind of producer contract he had with the production company. We're not privy to that information. I would suspect, working as I do, and knowing how these deals are done, I suspect he said, I will do a reduced fee on this movie in exchange for X amount of the box office and a producer's credit and a kickback of X.
That happens a lot too.
So I've got some info for you guys. So the armorer, Gutierrez Reed, is set to go on trial next month for involuntary manslaughter. So this was published 3 days ago. So they're set to go on trial for involuntary manslaughter and evidence tampering in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Oh yeah, that makes things better, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I think they tried to make it go away, didn't they? And
of course,
I mean,
there was also the
3 years in prison if convicted.
There's also one thing here as well. Apparently, he did an interview which he got paid to do right after the incident, and he made it all about him. So he hasn't exactly been handling it correctly, as in my opinion.
It wasn't about the woman who died. It was about his image.
Are you trying to tell me that famous actor Alec Baldwin is a narcissist? I don't believe you for a second.
What Lance said,
I do agree with Lance a little bit here, but the way he handled it, that was just reprehensible. It really was. He should have kept quiet.
I'm purely talking from a legal perspective. I did say I have a different opinion on whether the film should have been completed. My personal view.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, my personal view is that it should not have been completed, and that they should have put it down. This is one we're going to have to walk away from and let the insurers fight it out, because presumably the film would have had insurance. Now, I'm sure that the reasons that they did that was investment and all, and I think they think, and I'm sorry to be really cynical about this, but I think all the publicity, no publicity is bad publicity where a movie is concerned, and I think they think a lot of people will go and see it. I don't know if you're aware of this.
I don't have any interest in seeing this movie.
No, but they also struck a deal with the husband of the DOP who was killed. He's now an exec producer on the film, and he now owns part of the movie, and he had an undisclosed.
So that's what I don't understand about the undisclosed settlement that Alec Baldwin had with the family. I thought that was part of the to get away from the trial, because I thought it was the family that was pressing charges against him.
So there are two parties at work here. Yeah. There is the parents and the family of the girl, and then there's the lady's husband, and I'm guessing that they have differing opinions. Now, again, I'm not in the full picture, but I'm just going to play devil's advocate. If you're the husband, you've just lost, the love of your life. I don't know if they had kids, but I believe they do.
I heard they had kids. So
yeah, they have kids.
Yep.
You're a husband. She maybe, I don't know what the husband's financial situation is, but maybe she was the main breadwinner. You're raising 2 kids. Suddenly you don't have an income in these times when the price of everything is going right up the anus.
Right.
Basically, lump sum of money offered, and hey, you might get more down the line, and you're an EP, and we're going to dedicate the film to your wife, and don't you want to see your wife's work up on screen? That's a hard choice to say, no, actually, I'm going to take you to court instead. That's not an easy choice for a guy to make who's in that situation. If there's a big pot of money on the table, that's why with the post office thing, some people that are being offered the 600 grand, even though they're probably owed £6 million, are taking it and walking away because they're done. They're just, you don't want to go through 10 years of court battles, which is this sort of thing can drag on for that long.
Yes, and that's
very costly.
Lawyers are not free.
Yep. Do you guys want to get into some tinfoil hat time?
Yeah, sure. I'm done.
I said to Tox, me and him would only do that 1-to-1.
It's America, says Melvin. I thought it was okay to shoot people over there. Otherwise, what's the point in all those amendments?
No, everything Lance said, I heard and I agree with. It's like, what do you do? It's like, this, whatever happened, this could pay for your kid's college fund. Nobody knows.
I'm sort of 2 minds with this. On the one hand, I cannot argue anything that Lance just said is extremely logical. I can't argue any of it. Because if you think back to 1994, The Crow, they didn't rake that one dude over the coals. He didn't have anything to do with that. And he was, that destroyed his whole life.
He was traumatized by it as well. He was quit
the thing is, like,
he
he was already expressing the fact that it's like the cops can tell. It's like, dude, this guy's fucking fucked up. He's traumatized from this. Like he's quitting acting and he's becoming a recluse. Like,
and also that was a different scenario. That was a freak accident. It was the cartridge.
Agreed.
Cartridge got jammed in the weapon, very unlikely, and then got discharged as an accidental projectile.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that make this different.
Right. But I will say, and there's been deaths, you have the Twilight Zone movie death, because of negligence, which I'm sure Lance is very familiar with. So I'm of 2 minds. On the one hand, I try not to let my political biases make me just hate Alec Baldwin, and I try to look at it logically, and I can't argue any logic that Lance just put forth. So there's one mind. However, I would be remiss if I did not indicate that I have been trained and drilled into me. You do not touch any weapon. It doesn't matter the circumstances unless you are 100%, the purpose of what the weapon is that you are about to do, which I go along with Jay on that, which is the fact that, if you are not sure if the weapon is hot, don't utilize it for what you think. Now, again, I get it. It's different than being in combat and being in the military and being in a movie, but a weapon is a weapon is a weapon. Yeah. So,
plus he would have had all that training when he played Jack Ryan. So,
The Getaway. Oh, God, I love the Getaway remake with him and Kim Basinger.
It isn't his first time touching a gun.
No, he's used a weapon.
That could be the problem, man. He could be just getting cocky, or
he could be.
It's totally like, hey, I'm Alec Baldwin.
Listen, accidental discharges happen when you start to lose
tell that to blue collar.
But so yeah, I'm kind of on 2 minds of that. I definitely think that had it not been somebody like Alec Baldwin, I don't know that the severity of this would. And I do agree that it's his weapons handler is the main purpose that this should have been put on. However, again, yes, he's a producer, and yes, he's had this vast experience. So I can't conceive of a scenario where this would ever happen with me. So I kind of put myself in these shoes and go. So I think there should be some sort of penalty. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, though.
Yeah, because
I can't believe this happened in October of 2021.
Well, it's like, we've seen 4 John Wick films. I know Keanu's professional, but what if just for argument's sake, Keanu accidentally shot a stuntman and killed the stuntman or somebody? It's like, the thing is, Alec Baldwin's in the 60s now. The guy isn't trying to fucking purposely kill somebody, it's obviously a big major fuck
that
up.
You know of. That you know of.
True.
Well, here's the thing about your Keanu Reeves analogy. Think about how many times Keanu Reeves has fired a gun on set in all 4 movies compared to how many times Alec Baldwin probably handles a gun in this movie. He probably only fires like a few shots on screen.
Like we said, but we've seen the shit with Gina Carano, though. It's like Hollywood and everybody, they pick and choose who they want to target.
They
like,
cherry pick. You're right.
Like Lance said, I guarantee if this shit happened to a different actor with different politics, they wouldn't be going after him the same way. And we've seen this shit. Come on.
You want to hear why I think they're prosecuting him? I'm reading this, by the way. This is some tinfoil hat shit, but here you go. This is some questions here that are posted anonymously on some dark forum web in October. Yeah, listen to this. What are the chances? What are the chances of Alec Baldwin, who starred in The Hunt for Red October, which was about a nuclear submarine in Murmansk, shooting and killing a woman on a film set that never has live ammunition, ever, but this one did? Real bullets on a movie set. And what are the chances that he pointed the gun at her and her alone, nobody else but her, and she grew up in Murmansk, the nuclear submarine base that is famous for training and espionage? And what are the chances that she just happens to be married to a guy who works for a law firm that defends the Clintons? And what are the chances that she used to be an investigative journalist and her father used to be a naval commander at said nuclear submarine base off of Murmansk, and she got killed, and she alone, by the actor who starred in a movie about espionage between the Soviet Union and the U.S. in October?
And the frogs.
And the movie was called Hunt for Red October. Weird. Anyway.
What a twist.
Yeah.
Anyway, it always circles back to the Clintons, according to the internet.
That's true.
Someone on the internet will always blame the Clintons.
Well, the Clintons have more bodies than John Wick, so I mean,
but I would assume that Wes would know this, but they are charging him with manslaughter. That seems pretty
involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a. I don't know how that works.
He'll do 2 years maximum. He's probably going to get
pretty much parole.
He may, at worst case, I would predict he would get 2 years suspended sentence, some sort of probationary thing.
Well, he's not going to jail.
Yeah, rich famous people don't go to jail.
Or he'll get found innocent and he'll get to do his whole speech about how I was abused by the legal system.
But he'll be fucking sentenced
house
to
arrest, probably
house arrest for like 30 days. And
if me or Blue Collar did this, we would be under the jail right now. So
like Enzo, here's my information, here's my channel. Enjoy it,
dude. It's crazy because I mean, look at
everything I said was true, Jamma. You can look it up.
All the celebrities that have killed people, man. Like look at Matthew Broderick. He's still here chilling, you know.
Yeah.
He killed 2 people. He technically killed more people than Baldwin.
And the girl, Stupenza, you remember when we were watching the Santa movie, the one I told you about from
the one
Urban
from
Legend?
the girl from Urban Legend. What's her name?
She killed a kid, man.
She pulled a Matthew Broderick as well.
Who is that?
The girl who starred in Urban Legend and Jawbreaker.
Rebecca
Gayheart, that's her name.
Yeah, Rebecca Gayheart. She killed a kid while drunk driving.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it? Flea killed somebody. He sacrificed River Phoenix to the devil. Him and Anthony Kiedis, they sacrificed him to the devil and made it look like a drug overdose, so that way their album would make it to the charts and they'd get.
One of the Williams sisters ran somebody over and killed
allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. A lot of Hollywood celebrities kill a lot of people, and they
I don't know which one, Venus or.
What about Kris Jenner? Kris Jenner ran someone over, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, she.
Okay. Did Williams run over someone as well, or did they?
That was Bruce.
Chris, the dad. Yeah, Bruce. Bruce ran over
Bruce Jenner.
And that's
Caitlyn Jenner.
Or
was he Bruce Jenner when he ran over?
Yes.
The thing is,
it 100% was Bruce Jenner. Fucking actually, man, did.
So that's so funny because like when Bruce Jenner won an Olympic medal, we have to say Caitlyn Jenner won an Olympic medal, but Bruce Jenner is the one who ran someone over.
I don't have to say jack shit. I'll just say Bruce Jenner right now. Bruce Jenner.
Yeah. But he definitely
comes out of your mirror and he's in your room now. He's like standing right there, like Bruce Jenner.
That thing,
and it's literally Bruce Jenner. Like,
it's a big fucking joke. It's like, okay, well, Bruce Jenner, he actually fucking ran a woman off the road. She was elderly. I'm like, okay, well, that was somebody's grandmother. It's like, trust me, if Bruce Jenner would have fucking ran my grandma off the road, he wouldn't have time to transition to Caitlyn. All right.
Oh, it's crazy because it's right after the accident that he transitioned. So like all the press from the accident went to the transition.
That's the thing. But so many people just say this uninspired. They're just like, oh, like, well, he just ran a random woman off the road and killed her. Well, no, that was somebody's fucking mother, somebody's grandmother, somebody's wife. It's like, yeah, it doesn't hit home, doesn't hit hard until it happens to you, right? So what happens is somebody ran your fucking mom off the road because they were a famous athlete. Like, nah, it doesn't excuse it, man.
I was listening to Alex Jones before it was cool, Melvin. I was listening to Alex Jones back in the in Austin. He used to be played on the public radio on 90.1 AM on from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And I'd be like picking people. I had like a part-time job at Enterprise, like driving people around, and which was fucked up because like I'll get into that later. But like I got basically like I got a cush job just driving people back and forth from the airport to the Enterprise.
Yeah.
And I'd be listening to 90.1 and Alex Jones would be on the radio like, they're trying to kill you. Hillary Clinton is a demon. They suck souls out of, it's just like, and the people on the back would be like, what are you listening to? I'm like, the radio? I don't know. We can listen to whatever you want.
But it's like Lance was saying, it's like, it is hard for most people. And this is the problem nowadays is people, the court of public opinion, you know what? I don't like Al Wallen's politics, but like, you can't fucking objectively hate somebody because you'll automatically assume they're guilty because you don't like their politics. Hey,
Adam,
take the politics aside, man. The guy, he didn't purposely kill somebody.
Yeah, here's the thing, Adam. It actually was cool to listen to Alex Jones in the early days. Back when he was on Waking Life, we were like, dude, it's Alex Jones. Whoa, hell yeah.
Well, he's back
Richard
on Twitter.
Linklater kept putting him in movies and shit. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. He's Alex Jones. It's the joke. It's the meme. He seems crazy. And then years later, you're like, oh my God, he was right.
I've seen Joe Rogan say that. He's like, Alex Jones. He's like, how much stuff did he tell Joe Rogan 10 years ago? Joe's like, Alex, that can't be true.
Turning gay. It's weird.
He's like, Joe, there's an island with this guy named Epstein. He goes, Joe's like, that can't be possible. That wouldn't happen. No, never.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing.
Yeah, did he mention fucking back in October, he mentioned that a war was coming. Cut to 2022, fucking the whole Russia and Ukraine shit happens.
Well, the guy is just he's a Texan, and that's kind of why I just kind of like the dude.
Yeah.
So guys, I've got to duck out in a sec because I've got a conference call.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me play a fun little video for you, Lance, before you leave. This is
imagine.
I'm gonna hop out soon as well. But you enjoy yourselves.
This is flying on DEI Airlines. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's a joke. Don't worry about it.
No,
you guys.
Who is DEI Airlines?
Nah, nothing. Don't worry. It's all a joke. It's like Chuck. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get a lot of awesome.
I'm not worried. I'm only worried for your mental health, but aside from that, I'm not concerned.
We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow, buddy.
Guys.
Yeah, Lance. Anything you want to say, buddy, before you bounce out of here?
Just to let you know. Well, I can't talk about that phone call I had last night, but I'll update you guys. But I can confirm I got another guest locked in today. So. Nice. No, I talked about doing a special stream on Andersonville, which is that great film about the American Civil War prison camp that was run by the Confederates.
I had a hard time finding a decent quality poster for the thing to use for your thumbnail.
Yeah, did you do a poster for me? Because I was trying to find it. And
I remember specifically, like, I looked up Google Images and I couldn't find anything really usable that was
I could take a picture of the DVD box and send it to you if that's any good.
Sure.
But anyway, I wrote to a load of cast that were in it, including one guy who sort of leads the rebellion against the kind of union gang that's robbing everybody. It's got a great scene where he leads everybody into a charge against them. It's a pivotal moment in the film. Lovely actor called Peter Mezzanick, and he has agreed to come on the channel. So,
nice.
So I've got him locked in today, and as you know, I've got Ron Underwood, the director of Tremors.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man.
I know. I'm looking forward to
that again.
Literally, everybody has begged me to be on that stream, and there's going to be a couple of surprise guests on that stream.
Nice.
So not only do you not want to miss it, but as soon as any potential surprise guests may turn up, I want you to scream about it on social media and hashtag those people.
Definitely.
and spread the word. So that I have a feeling that stream will get me massive traction. I'll do my best to put questions from the chat, and of course, any of you guys will get absolute priority. But it's going to be a difficult one to manage because I know that the guest has limited time, and the surprise guests have even less time. So, I've got to have Matthew Holmes on that stream with me because he was instrumental in getting Ron Underwood's come on.
Yeah.
So he's friends with his PA.
Remind us when that is again, Lance.
13th. That's the 13th of February. The Andersonville one will happen. Peter's pretty keen to do it soon, but I'm on a script deadline, so it's got to be after the 2nd. And I'm hoping to collaborate with this American actress on another project. In fact, that's what my meeting is about shortly. And I'm also going to see if she'd be up for coming on for an interview because she's a phenomenal actor.
Hey Lance, for your head out, I know you mentioned Black Hawk Down because Wes, the dude's got fucking endless military knowledge, but like I know Black Hawk Down's coming up soon. Wes talked to me about like Wes, what was your knowledge about Black Hawk Down? You knew somebody? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, I knew two of the Rangers that were on that mission. I knew two of them.
Yeah.
So because I interviewed Adrian Tay, who made the movie Mulbat Mission Bakara, and that was about the Malaysian APC driver combat unit.
I saw that. Yeah,
good film. It's it's got a small budget and there's some ropey CGI here and there, but when I heard that the budget for that film was $5 million, and they shot it overseas, so it wasn't shot in Malaysia; it was shot in Turkey, which doubled for Mogadishu, and the town that they shot it in was there was that massive earthquake in Turkey a couple of months ago.
Okay,
that's the town where they shot Malbat in, and the whole town's been completely destroyed. They had a castle on top of the hill. The castle's gone now.
Wow.
So which is they were all really shocked, but it's a good movie. It's a anybody who thinks they just rolled in, picked up the Marines and Rangers, and rolled out again. That's not what happened. So it's a good perspective on that. You can watch that on Netflix. All right. Listen, I love you and leave you. I'll see you guys real soon. I'll see some of you tomorrow night at
tomorrow
10 p.m. UK.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, see you later, man.
24 hours from now.
Fantastic. Take care. Bye.
Cool, man. Later.
It's CLS, you
He's
dick.
in the house.
No, it's CLS.
I know.
CLS, you can't escape the name.
No, OT. I'll call him his new name. It's so funny because I just got used to calling Hostman Ziggs. And then he changed his name back to Hostman. I was like, God damn it.
I feel bad because I was like so sure that CLS was doing these badass fucking multi-fandom thing. I'm like, man, I love that thing that you did. I posted it to the group, yada, yada, yada. And he's like, oh, great, thanks. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, the CLS Studios thing. He's like,
there's some other CLS. There's a bunch trying to find CLS was hard.
I do appreciate him and Melvin, Tony, supporting my playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So thanks, guys.
Well, before it's
Enzo,
left, so
did you want to see the Suicide Squad's stills I showed you or no? Like that's the biggest controversy is that's a Joker. That's not a good design.
Is that the game or
yes?
It's fine. I guess he's a little.
That's some shitty graphics. Like
he's a little skinny.
Look. That's
weird.
Flash. Yeah,
that's like
Flash.
Here,
what is the story behind that? So are they like corrupted by an alien or some shit?
Yes.
Or something?
Basically, the biggest controversy, Wes, is that it's called Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. This is actually Kevin Conroy, obviously passed away, but they record stuff early. So Kevin Conroy did record voiceover for Batman. At one point, they put a gun to Batman's head, and Harley Quinn kills Batman. Okay, but the thing is, but it's an alternate timeline, obviously. But of course, some fans are losing their shit because how dare they kill Batman and it's Kevin Conroy's last performance post mortem. It's like, guys, it's called Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. What the fuck do you expect is going to happen? But like also some controversy is Poison Ivy right here because in different canon, right? Okay, so Poison Ivy died, and this is the Arkham universe. Poison Ivy died. Different continuity is Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn were kind of quasi lovers, so it's like they're pissed off that now Poison Ivy's reborn as a kid. She's like 5-6 years old, but Harley Quinn remembers her being ex-lovers, sort of like they're trying to say that it's pedophilia, and I'm like, well,
it's kind of weird.
I don't know.
The stuff that people just wake up in the day and just go, I'm going to be offended today by something is just astounding to me. I mean, it's
like the thing is, like, okay, if you had a girlfriend or boyfriend and they fucking died and they were reincarnated, would
happens to me all the time. Yeah, happens to me all the time.
Exactly. It's like we're living in a fuck universe with like, look, we have Superman and shit too right here. We have gods, we have Batman. Like, okay, I don't know. Yeah, people are just. I'm starting to see more of like the hate watching and just what. But here's a graphics for Harley Quinn. People don't like that right there. The character design.
Yeah, people don't like anything. I mean, who gives a fuck?
I don't find like Poison Ivy coming back to life being a fucking.
So are they ever gonna come out with the fucking game? I want to play the game.
It comes out the 2nd of February. Actually,
that's bad.
Are they?
Yeah, I didn't know she was a kid. I just thought they made her look really ugly. Poison Ivy. I mean,
yeah.
I've just used that in the Indiana Jones video, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
No,
I'm gonna have to re-edit it. And
I'm fine with that. Luke, but said the problem is, of course, we have YouTube now. We're seeing this more with Enzo and Ethan Van Sciver. People want to fucking make these videos saying, "Oh, okay, Justice League is promoting, they're promoting chomos," and I'm like. Not really. You're reading into that way too much.
Yeah, I didn't see a whole bunch of people canceling their Netflix subscription when Cuties was the #1 thing in fucking Netflix. So I don't want to hear shit. And until you start storming all the
that's a little weird.
That were on Epstein Island.
Right there. Like that's Poison Ivy, right? Harley Quinn in the trailer, she doesn't say she wants to like sleep with her. She goes, "Hey, Ivy." She actually says, "Harley."
Yeah, but
she's like, "Ivy, do you remember me?" I don't remember you. Like she.
I remember your pheromones. That's what she said.
It's also just like the desexualization of everything. Like Poison Ivy's supposed to be super fucking hot.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a character that's supposed to be super fucking hot, it's a no-no.
But she also died in the fucking in the Arkham series. So this is her.
First, they made her fat, right? And we made fun of that. Now they made her a child, so we can't really. It's like harder to make fun of a child,
Unless people made it think a 9-year-old Poison Ivy is sexy.
I mean, Poison Ivy's so hot. That's why she has poison in her lips because men want to kiss her.
Have you guys seen that the animated series, the Poison Ivy animated series? With Kaylee Cuoco?
My sister loves fucking the Max.
That's a good show. That's a good show.
Especially the Bane voice is fucking hilarious. I won't buy
all that shit is hilarious.
I won't buy. I didn't care about it. My sister said, "Chris, watch this show," and I'm laughing my ass off. It actually
we know
is a
Jay.
good show.
We know Jay.
You mean the Harley Quinn animated show?
Luke,
what did I say?
My sister's a
Poison Ivy.
Well, my bad.
It's Harley Quinn, but yeah.
It's like the Poison Ivy Harley Quinn show though, because they're like lovers.
It's surprisingly an actual funny show, and I thought it would be woke bullshit too.
It's actually hilarious, yeah. It's really good.
I liked some of it, but I just didn't like how the fucking run Commissioner Gordon though. They turned this is because he's pretty much a very moral man, but they turned him into this fucking asshole, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean. We're at
especially Harvey Dent as well before he became Two-Face.
But the Bane's the funniest part though.
Oh yeah, Bane's funny. Alan Tudyk is really funny as the Joker. He is. I did like the fact that he killed the Scarecrow for revealing Batman's identity to him. I like that.
But guys, we're at this point now. Listen, we're 75, 80, 100 fucking years into these characters. If there's an Elseworlds game where Batman dies. This is what you're pissed off about? Come on,
dude.
Man.
Don't worry. Batman becomes public domain pretty soon.
Lava. You just, I like you. I like you. I like this guy.
Yeah.
Retarded children get no mercy from Jay.
Like you said, Wes. The thing is, I've got 3 friends. Hey, Chris, we can't wait to play 4-player because the thing is, you have what's it?
Yeah, I want to play. I want to play that. I want to play a 4-person.
It's 4-player co-op, and like, I'm still gonna buy. I'm gonna fuck, but like, people said they're. This comes from people who bitch that God of War Ragnarok was fucking woke. It's like, no, it's not.
What?
Like,
who the fuck said that?
I like Ragnarok.
Ask Mauler Critical Drinker. I was watching.
And they had people calling Reacher woke with season 1 Reacher.
That's why we said now, this term woke is getting so fucking out of hand. Like,
it's like it's the right wing's version of the left wing's racist.
Everyone who's supposed to be based is starting to get a little bit fucking over the top now.
This is why I said the problem I have with DC fucking fans. Like, you realize the fact that Superman, Batman is a human, right? Batman can die. It's possible to kill Batman. But DC fans get fucking hardcore, man. Like,
who's getting a phone call from 1996?
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not getting anything.
That's another phone. You got another phone that's ringing and it's causing interference on your microphone.
So for Enzo, so that's the two biggest controversies is Batman dying and Poison Ivy being a kid. Whatever.
So I mean, for me, I think that it can be cool, like kill the Justice League, but I think that it's a stupid. I mean, in terms of concept, I think it's fucking stupid for a game concept, because the Flash would just kill all of them in an instant if he wasn't
fucking A-train them, wouldn't he? He'd fucking A-train them.
Even Superman, you know. So I would even if it was like, Batman kills the Justice League, I'd be like, because he has a contingency plan for every single one of those motherfuckers.
Well, to my knowledge, they're all brainwashed. So when they're brainwashed, they're not thinking like their usual selves. That's like the premise of the.
Yes.
But also, it's like but also, if Superman just snapped his fingers and killed everybody, you wouldn't have a game.
Exactly. That's the thing. I don't know. I've watched a lot of videos recently. I think I've watched at least 12 hours of videos breaking down the entire Kill the Justice League thing. And I think
what's going on?
Oh,
you're more informed than all of us. Why are you talking?
Dude, I mean, so there's this YouTuber that I watch. He covers video games. His name is Luke Stevens, and he's been making a lot of videos and live streams about the game because he's covering like the next big game basically that's coming out. And so in terms of the gameplay itself, it's incredibly repetitive. I've seen like hours of gameplay. I think it was 2 days ago. They actually went to some streamers, some Valorant streamers, to promote the game, to play it. And so they were playing it for 3 hours, and the game has a lot of problems. And in terms of live service games, I think that it's probably gonna, because it is a live service game. That's what a lot of people keep forgetting. It's something that has to be sustained for at least a year at minimum. And I really, really don't think that with the current gameplay, people are gonna play this for more than, I guess, 6 months, not even 6 months. Honestly, for more than 3 months, I don't think people are gonna play this unless there are constant rolling updates. So,
and I'm sure
kind of weird, man.
I'm sure Unspartan knows this. That's what killed the Avengers game. The Avengers game is fun as fuck. I put like 100 hours into that game, but because of 3 and 4 player co-op. But like, most games now, you got to put something else out. I'm annoyed by this whole Elseworlds. People are pissed off. Like, okay, like Punisher, right? Punisher kills the Marvel Universe. Punisher's a Marine with guns. He's not killing the Hulk. Okay.
Yes.
The whole like Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Deadpool is awesome. He's not killing Thor and fucking Hulk. But like
that was actually a really good comic. Actually,
for what it is, yes. But like the point is, like these Elseworlds fucking comics, like Injustice, at some point suspend some disbelief, guys. Okay, I said the Punisher can't kill Spider-Man. I'm sorry, but like for the tone of that comic, yes, he can. So
I like the Injustice DECU.
It's so fantastic, but of course you got some people pissed off. Like, well, Superman wouldn't, guys. It's an Elseworlds. Shut the fuck up. It's just take it for what it is. It's like,
tell him, Blue.
Well, we're seeing this now with Enzo, and so I showed you guys the whole Godzilla versus DC. Okay, Godzilla can whoop Superman's ass, but some Superman fans are fucking losing their shit. Like the fact that it's 2024, I'm seeing Godzilla fight Superman. It's never happened before. Like,
I think it's a power scaling. That's the issue.
You know what I've never seen before that I want to see? Fucking this. Godzilla versus the Cat in the Hat. Come on, let's do it.
Exactly.
Let's make it happen.
The Cat in the Hat solos Godzilla.
I love what fantasy are fucking.
Yeah, he solos. Yeah, Cat in the Hat totally solos Godzilla.
People are upset the fact
if he fucking kills the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat, I'm all for it.
Well, we said this before with fantasy, it's getting stupid, right? Okay, well, Godzilla couldn't hurt Superman. So you're upset that the fact that 30,000-ton nuclear lizard can hurt Superman, but you'll get the fact that a guy from a different planet can absorb sun rays and bench press the planet and shoot laser beams. And
everyone's stupid, blue collar. That's like the moral of every episode, including us.
Dude, welcome to weebs, because like weebs always do power scaling of who can beat this guy from this universe, and it's like power scaling is horrible.
What's like fantasy,
dude? We're
it's like, hey guys,
full powered Hulk versus Who was the one I saw that was like everyone's arguing about right now?
Kratos, God of War. Yeah,
Kratos versus Hulk, and they were like, "Well, if it was you, I think Northern Ambassador. If it's comic book Hulk, man,
dude, I said that. I said if it's comic book Hulk,
MCU Hulk, man, he doesn't stand a chance, bro.
Dude, that was me. Yeah. MCU Hulk is getting cooked, bro, for real.
I keep seeing Jack Reacher versus John Wick, and I'm like, dude, that's not even a feasible contest.
John Wick would whoop his ass.
John Wick would body him if there was guns, but then they were like, well, what if they were unarmed? I'm like, well, if they're unarmed, yeah, Jack Reacher
Well, that's what's up with fandom. It's like it's so unrealistic that Superman or Batman can sit in a Superman, but it's okay if like a teenager
Batman prison raped Superman in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, but you understand? Okay, so if a teenager gets bit by a spider and it doesn't melt his fucking body, he gets spider powers. That's okay. But Batman fighting Superman, no, that's way too unrealistic.
My favorite complaint on that one is like, oh, Batman cheated. Of course he fucking cheated. Why would he not cheat? He's fighting God, basically. Of course
exactly.
Cheat.
Did this shit in fucking did this shit in the comics? Did it in Dark Knight Returns? Fucking got some gas on him to weaken him.
That's why I said, like, Kevin Smith, when I used to like Kevin Smith, he even said that from he knows different comic book writers. Superman is by far the hardest character for any writer to tackle because either he's so overpowered it's fucking boring, or he's so underpowered it's stupid. Like there's no middle ground. Superman.
That's why I read. I don't know if you guys are familiar with One Punch Man, but that's why I read One Punch Man because One Punch Man is exactly how you should treat the Superman dilemma.
Yes,
like the entire thing still not getting season 3 for another year.
No.
Probably not
well, for another year, yeah. But I read the manga like weekly. Weekly. Whenever he decides to fucking drop a chapter, man. This dude drops one chapter per month now. God.
Uninspired, was it you or was it Dark Hour that did like a comparison talking about like OP characters like One Punch Man and Superman? Was that you or Dark Hour?
No. I maybe it was Dark Hour. I'm not too sure.
But the thing is, probably Dark Hour. But characters like there's like One Punch Man and this chick called Squirrel Girl. They're made on purpose.
Nope.
But they're
a little bit blue collar, a little bit Northern English bastard, a little bit of acting up.
But they're
just now.
But these characters are made for comedy. One Punch Man is made for comedy. That's the point. It's like Superman. People take Superman.
Well, it's not your mic. There's some other electric device that is causing interference. So
if you have a
well, don't get going anyway. Then probably someone's using my phone. Probably someone's using the phone in one of the other rooms. I don't know.
That's what it is.
You know.
Is someone plugged into the internet? Has someone got the dial-up modem going on? Someone's got the dial-up.
A radio frequency phone, man. What is this?
Don't worry about
it. No, because I live in one of these ground floor flats. So there's
someone teletyping the Pinkertons to come to.
Man.
I'm sorry.
You're fine, dude. Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
Well, I've got to get going anyway, though. So, I know. Talk to you a lot Tuesday. All right.
All right. See you, Northern.
See you tomorrow.
All right, man.
Take care, man.
Yeah, we're gonna watch From Dusk Till Dawn tomorrow on Blue Collar's channel.
Yeah, should be
fun. Luke can take the jokes. Come on, we know that.
I know. All right, you take care of your lot.
Names. He's gonna go write our names in his little book now.
Yeah.
All right, Northern Man, it's good seeing you. Good talking. Tell your friends where the hell were your friends today? We got stood up by a bunch of Englishmen.
They stood me up, fucking bastards. Have a right go at them with it on Twitter. Have a little Twitter spat. Yeah,
it's all good.
All
right. Well, see you, man. And
see you.
And
what else?
Anyone can check and see this. I said, like, Wes is slowly corrupting Luke because Luke on Lance's channel, the last Starfighter, he's like, he's so Enzo. He's like, Enzo's mentioning the octopus.
He's getting worse every week. He's getting worse every week, Luke.
He says on Lance's channel, he's like, that alien has got a really fuckable
face.
That
alien's got a very fuckable face. And I remember it was like a couple seconds where we were like, wait, what did you just say?
Wow.
Excuse me? Excuse me, the tarantula thing?
He's like, I feel so bad.
Your dick in that.
I have no problem seeing on Chris's channel, but not Lance's channel because Lance is so much, more uppity than me.
Well, you guys do notice that I tone it down with Lance, right? You do notice that.
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why it's so goddamn funny because like fucking Luke shows his dark side when on now Lance he's slowly losing control of it.
Well, speaking of big tarantula things that you might want to not stick your dick in, Will Ferrell's best friend of 30 years came out as transgender, and then they made a documentary about it.
Like, was the person transgender before, and Ferrell never realized?
It's a chance all of us in the cis community. That's a slur right there. It's a chance all of us in the cis community to be able to ask questions and also just listen and be there as friends to discuss this journey, Ferrell says.
I read this as Will Ferrell's video where he's banged a kid is somewhere, and someone is like holding this. They're like, all right, listen, it's time for you to start pushing the message. And he's like, hey, that's not really my thing. And they're like, well, guess what? Your Epstein Island video is fixing to come out. So play the role, Will.
Here's how I know Will Ferrell's not a real friend, a good friend at least. If let's say I'm hanging out with Wes, Lord Toxic, all the time.
Oh God!
And all of a sudden he starts dressing like this. Now a real friend is gonna be like, homie, what's the deal? I'm not gonna like make a documentary about you and just validate your journey.
Thank you
and explore. I'm probably gonna just like stop inviting you to these streams all the time and I don't know, but it's still weird how So what happens if you guys think Will Ferrell? What if he starts like hooking up with her?
Enzo, probably. Thank you for picking Wes.
Become a couple. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, we'd kind of understand if you did it, Blue Collar.
I don't know.
Once this bottle's gone, I have a confession to make.
Oh, Jesus. Chris, if you did it, it's not, we would just be like, we kind of knew all along. We kind of sort of knew.
I'm a power bottom.
Anyway, it's weird. It's a little weird.
Did you see did you see the Razzie nominations? They finally released them today.
Oh, really? Explain. Yeah. Expand upon those.
The Razzies, for those of you who don't know, is like I guess the worst movies of the year.
Yeah,
Halle Berry went and accepted her Catwoman Razzie.
Yeah,
she took it.
That was fucking great.
Credit.
Yeah. Expendables 3 is on there.
I think Adam Sandler's got the record.
What were the nominees this year?
Let me look it up. I saw the article. I had the article.
Jay Goodwin, Toxic comes out as a trans, and this is a chance for all of us to ask ourselves the question: WTF is wrong with you, bro? That's funny.
Fair.
That is funny. We don't mind all this insanity.
All right. So the
I'd be the most toxic trans ever. Lord Toxic. He'd go join the MMA.
I'm not. Can I tell you guys a secret? Can I tell you a secret?
We're wrong friends.
Well, it's not a secret if you tell us on air. So just FYI.
No, it's just between us. Just between us. It's
okay.
never
no one's watching this.
Yeah. So on not Twitter, but on TikTok. On TikTok, when I paint myself in a corner. And people start going, "Oh, of course you have that opinion, you white cis male," and I'd be like, "I'm transgender, just so that you know. I love cock." So I'll just like come out and just start swinging at that, and that ends every argument. I shut down. I'm like, "Did you just assume my gender? I am a trans woman, and I'm proud of it." And that literally trumps every single argument. I swear to God, if what's his name, Kang the Conqueror, had just said, "I'm trans," he'd still have a career. That's all you have to do. It's the magic card. It's so great to just be like, because no one, they can't do anything with it. They can't say, "Oh no, you're not," or "Oh, you're just saying that," because then that defeats their whole life. So that's the ultimate trump card. You can just be like, when I start saying all this misogynistic, toxic shit, and they start coming after me for it, I just go, "Hey, you're just attacking me because I'm trans," and then boom, done.
Boom, done.
Blue collar roasted.
Like he says Jonathan Majors is just King the Conqueror.
Here's a joke you get, Blue Collar.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's pretty funny, right? Someone drew that. So funny.
I am so.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, I know you won't.
Enzo will get to it in a minute. Trust me. But that's the last segment of our show. Like. Enzo's got me. Dude, I'm obsessed with this Jerry Springer shit going on. Oh my God.
Well, there's some YouTuber kayfabe, which I know Lord Toxic doesn't, and I agree. I don't think the infighting on YouTubers is particularly useful. I don't think it's appropriate. But Jesus, I mean, the thing is, I love how there's still people on the internet that are like, EVS is causing drama. If you're watching his videos, man, you're learning that he's ending this drama and the drama.
I don't know on its part as much as YouTube, but like it would take, besides Wes and you, Enzo, to like, besides killing my kid, you guys are like, you guys are actual fucking friends. And this is something I've said with everybody here getting more popularity, that the more subs you gain, you start seeing a lot of fake ass fucking people on YouTube. And there's people that they're not your friends. They're just using you to get more views and more subscribers. And
I don't think the whole, I'm certainly not siding with SS Sniper Wolf and her and that guy that she doxed and stuff like that. But I mean, did he really need to make a channel? I mean, if people want to watch her low hanging fruit, dumb shit to look at her titties, who cares? Like, why? Like, there's room for everybody. Like there was no reason for that. I mean, what she did is completely deplorable. But I'm just like, and this whole Ethan Van Sciver thing, and this stuff, like, dude,
Yellow
like
Flash.
when you're telling me all of this shit, like, and you're posting it in there, and like, dude, I just read this and I just listened to this. I'm like, dude, I have no idea what to do with that. I'm just like, I just don't care. Like,
well, I said this stuff on Saturday, and I meant 100% that I have talked to Uninspired offline. And when he breaks down the reason he got into YouTube, I will always respect and endorse people that do this shit organically. And Uninspired, like he does Judge Dredd video. It's fucking fantastic. It's amazing.
Yes,
and
thank you, man.
He doesn't seem like he's not a person that's chasing the algorithm. And I think that I'm very sick and tired with it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, fucking Twitch, whatever. There's people out there that are phony as fuck, and I'm getting really tired of phony people getting 500,000, 1 million subscribers off being phony. And
I think I just sort of go along with Will, the drinker's philosophy of, like, you know, people who dog on him or try to like ride his coattails and make reaction videos talking about the drinker being stupid or this or that or whatever, and he just ignores them. So I think I kind of,
you're giving them what they want. You're giving them clout. I think Moist Critical, I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, Charlie. This dude has like 14 million subs. He's been doing YouTube for 17 years, and he always says clout is the biggest drug, and he's the most humble motherfucker on the entire platform. I've never seen someone so humble. It's crazy.
But we also
so Jamalama, Jamis, or no, sorry, for the sake of comments, saying that the Cyber Frog looks weird on the couch. Exactly, it's supposed to. It's making fun of Isam's. This is how he's drawn on the couch in Isam.
Well,
that's what happens when you trace 3D assets.
And Enzo knows this. Said someone like Ethan Van Sciver, been listening to this guy. Take the politics out of this stuff. Love him, hate him, whatever. In terms of an artistic standpoint, the guy is a fucking fantastic artist. And he's definitely exposing that. You're right. You know, I bought Item #1 because I support Eric July. I support the whole fuck you Marvel and DC. But the bottom line, dude, is you're asking people, because the whole thing, oh, it's only $35. No, it's not $35. It's $35 plus $20 in shipping. You're spending 50 fucking dollars for a comic book. And what you're doing, for the most part, any 7-year-old on fucking YouTube could do what you're doing, and it's lazy as fuck. And I do agree with that. Ethan, people say, oh, well, Ethan Van Sciver takes a year to make comics. Yes, because he's actually hand drawing every single fucking page versus like right here, this stuff. Nope. And I love Enzo. Enzo, he can make this comic in about 12 hours.
I mean, the thing is, you should be spending at least a day on a page. Fucking Ethan Van Sciver spends a day on a panel. You know what I mean? It's insane.
I've seen.
I would say that Ethan Van Sciver, some of his art is a little over detailed. You know, I mean,
I've seen his pictures of Rainbow the Brute. I've seen his pictures of Cyberpunk.
See that stuff. His Rainbow the Brute stuff is spot on because it's not so like line heavy.
Yeah,
and he's churning out those pages. The thing is, he's kind of 3 years late on it because he decided to make another comic book first. So whatever. But the thing is, like,
send, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you want to send OT the link so he can jump in? Because I'm going to have to jump out, chaps. I'm sorry. I gotta get ready.
I'll just put the link in the chat.
I got the KU game.
Well,
I got the KU game.
I see where your standpoint
is. We'll play some Jackbox with whoever comes on. We'll see.
I see.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to miss that.
No, that's right. But like,
you'll be all right.
I see your standpoint, but also like it's with the internet now, we're seeing it more and more. Ethan Van Sciver didn't start this bullshit. These guys are constantly jabbing at him. You hit a point where it's like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of getting fucking hit. I'm gonna start hitting back. And it's like,
I hear you, and I know that I'm certainly one of the people that's I'm pretty combative myself. But then again, I will tell you, you know, I'm combative really not when it comes to me, but when it comes to you guys. So like when I see somebody talk shit on you or Luke or Enzo, that's when I get like upset. But like as far as me, like, you know, I got a 4,000 member group that hates me. So
that's
I mean,
like that's pretty impressive. I want to get in that group.
I know.
I got banned.
I know. I know.
What's funny is
they don't realize that helps my ego. It doesn't hurt me. It makes me happy to know that there's 4,000.
You know what's hypocritical is, like, you know, you got Yellow Flash saying he just wants to avoid drama and not associate with EVS. But then what happens is he tells him, he blocks him publicly and starts trashing him publicly. It's like if you had just just stop talking to him, that wouldn't have caused any drama.
I hear you. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I do gotta go because I gotta get ready for work. So
no problem, dude. We'll see you tomorrow.
CLS, you're in the stream, but you need to connect to your you need to allow your mic and cam to you need to allow permissions.
I can ask Uninspired is doing pretty well, but obviously nobody gets 100% positive comments on your videos. You've had your exactly. So if anybody criticizes your videos, people have criticized my videos, Enzo's videos, it's fine, Luke's videos, but my initial reaction isn't I'm going to block you and say fuck you. And I do agree with Ethan Van Skyver saying, listen, I'm getting my critics, but he actually super chats. He reads out his criticisms. He talks about his criticisms. I'm seeing more I love Eric July. I bought Item number 2. I support Yellow Flash. If you disagree with them, their initial reaction is block and don't engage.
It's weird because I'm not very familiar with the situation, but the one thing I do see, for example, because I used to watch Eric July on YouTube.
Real quick before you continue that thought, if you're having issues, what you want to do is if you're looking at my screen, you want to click this button right here and go into your site settings, and you'll be able to allow your microphone and stuff turn on. If not, then are you here? Is he here?
There you go, buddy.
I guess.
Are you here, CLS?
Yes.
Wow. Nice to meet you.
Which way is it?
Nice to meet you,
CLS. Fucking names.
I'm trying to add a profile. Hold on.
Oh, don't worry.
Take your time, man. Well, you're saying Uninspired.
Class in 20 minutes.
Dude, I was about to say I'm not too familiar with all this EVS, Eric July, Yellow Flash stuff. I am familiar because I see it on Twitter, but I never actually read anything.
What I'm gonna say, if you want to get caught up and have a good get a good dose of the drama and also be very entertained. CLS, how are you doing, buddy?
Hey, CLS.
I'm gonna tell you, Uninspired, to get caught up. All you gotta watch are Ethan Van Skyver's brutal reviews of ISOM 1 and ISOM 2. It's 2 live streams he did recently. Just watch those and you will be entertained and educated. You will know a lot about eye-opening sequential storytelling.
Somebody who bought Item number 1, Item number 2, when he reviewed it, I'm like, from an artistic standpoint, I'm watching this video, I'm like, you know what, this guy, he's not wrong. That's the thing.
Okay.
He's coming from a critical standpoint. The guy's making points.
CLS, you're in a library, you said, or you're going to class soon?
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's.
Thank you for letting me on, though.
Dude, of course. It's
also, by the way,
Nosferatu
said I would never be on a stream, and guess what?
There
I proved him wrong.
Why would he say that?
He broke his
I
shoulder.
don't know, the dude's just trolling.
Do you have any headphones, buddy?
You got some background noise, dude.
Yeah.
It's not big.
Are you wearing headphones right now?
Yeah, why?
Oh, okay. Because there is a slight echo. I mean, you're on a phone or a
sorry.
computer. Just turn your volume down a little.
No, it's fine, dude.
Yeah.
It happens.
Okay, cool on.
No echo, yeah.
But
all this EVS, Eric July stuff, I do agree with what Blue Collar was saying, because I've never seen Eric July personally. Maybe he's done it, but I've personally never seen him deal with his criticism. All I see is just monetize your haters, and that's it.
What's funny because Ethan Van Skyver is monetizing the shit out of his haters right now. Oh god, he's making so much money on live streams. And Eric July, his new thing is it's a new year, a new me. I'm not going to do any drama, and the reason is bullshit. I think Eric July got famous for being a debater, a guy who's and you realize he only argues with morons on Twitter, and then when you have Ben Shapiro,
it's X, not Twitter.
I used to watch fucking Eric July's Monetize Your Haters, and that's why I said I'm disappointed, because coming from a guy where I don't back down from anybody, boy, it's like Enzo would say, it makes you wonder. It's you're very good at debating people with a 10-year-old, 11-year-old mindset. Ethan Van Skyver is a guy that's been in the game for 30 some odd fucking years. The guy's smart, he's intelligent, and it makes you wonder. It's all of a sudden when other people call you out on Twitter, it's just some random guy with a fucking whatever, the IQ of a gerbil. It's when Ethan Van Skyver, who actually knows his shit, criticizes your stuff, all of a sudden now you change your I'm not going to debate nobody no more. What changed, dude?
It's bad. Well, actually, he started that. Actually, it was Nick Rekieta that was the one that First of all, it was Nick Rekieta was doing a stream, and Eric July demanded to be led on, And he got on, and then, kind of Nick Cato, who was drunk, kind of just told him matter-of-factly, like, shit he was fucking up on. And that was where the rift started. And then basically Ethan Van Sciver kind of publicly sided with Rekieta. And then he became an enemy, And then what happened, what really instigated everything is Eric July threatened Ethan Van Sciver. What's that, CLS?
Did that fix my microphone?
Yeah, you sound good.
That's right.
Oh, there we go.
I can't. There's no echo. Yeah, there's no echo now, so it's good.
Okay, thank you.
And but what's funny is like he's got a threat, like a night letter from Eric July on his text message, like a text message on his phone, which he didn't like at all. And he said it was a threat because basically it was like a vague, like, hey, don't talk to don't talk to people, don't give air to like my detractors, or else, I'm gonna have to, stick the hounds on you. Basically, if he had just said, hey, please don't like give credence to like negative criticism on my book, that would really help. But instead, he said, if you do this, I will basically tell friends of, mutual friends of mine who don't like you to go all out on you.
And the one thing I'm saying uninspired is that
publicly doxed that.
Yeah, it's like
Fandad Menace. What's up, man? Buddy? You want the link? You have the link if you want to come out and play some games, buddy. Luke sent you the link.
So like Ethan was saying, like Ethan made the cover for Isom 2. Like I've said this plenty of times that Enzo makes my thumbnails. He's fantastic. It's like, how would it be like, hey Enzo, listen, I need you to make a thumbnail for Dune 2. Enzo makes a thumbnail for Dune 2. The next day, hey, Enzo's a piece of shit. I can't stand this fucking guy. He's a scumbag. It's funny how, and Ethan was supporting guys like the Quartering, Eric July, and within a fucking 2 days.
That's why they call him Caesar. They call him Caesar because he's the king of Comicsgate, and everyone tries to fucking backstab him eventually.
That's what I'm seeing with Enzo and West. These guys are my actual fucking friends.
We understand.
It's like
I was in Comicsgate for a while, and a lot of people have turned on Ethan Van Sciver, who he helped raise so much money for dudes like Mike S. Miller and Doug Tenaple from Earthworm Jim. Hey, Fandad Menace, how are you?
Hello, buddy.
I'm okay. Is my microphone? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound cool.
You sound all right?
Yeah, Northern English Bastard left, and he invited you.
Excuses, Adam.
He did. I appreciate the invites and the links. I had some
no worries, buddy.
Yeah,
no worries,
time
man.
to attend to. So me
you're on you're on English time. It's all good. We are going to play some Jackbox games in a minute, so if you want to have some fun,
we're all trying to catch up on Inspire with this stuff going on. But like, I think because I hang out with guys like Enzo. In the chat, we have Jay and Adam, older gentlemen, where it's like, you guys are not ancient, but like, you hit a fucking point where it's like, if I have a problem with you, I'll say it to your face. And I hate this whole like, okay, I want to shit on Marvel, on DC, on Disney, and okay, well, look, I cracked the Little Mermaid, they blocked me. But the thing is, you're bitching and moaning and groaning that Marvel, DC, Disney's blocking you, but then Ethan Van Sciver criticizes Isom, now you're blocking him. So guess what? You're becoming the thing that you were bitching about. It's kind of fucking hypocritical.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't want to talk about it too much, but I will say. Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that's the problem with stuff like this is that you see a lot of creators are kind of hypocritical. I think it's just the especially coming from the OG ones that started 4 or 5 years ago, back when I guess what did they call it back then, the fandom menace or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I wasn't watching.
I was
YouTube
in on that.
Then.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know.
Watch the High Council every Tuesday, man.
All of that stuff. Like I don't know what this shit is. I literally just started watching YouTube in 2020, and I only started getting into cinema, this weird side of this side of YouTube, in about like 2021, basically. So I've been completely out of the loop for the past 4 years, and I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it gets to their heads. It gets to people's heads, which is something that I wish.
Ethan Van Sciver said it best, man.
Tell you that,
how long are we gonna go? I don't know. I mean, probably an hour or so. We'll probably do or at least a couple rounds of quick.
I got to dip in like I guess
15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
So does CLS. CLS has got to leave soon too, so no worries.
Because we have lives outside of YouTube.
Yeah, I've got to work.
We all do.
And sleep.
Well, like I said. If you want to get caught up, just watch those ISOM review streams. Yeah. There's some great stuff in there. And then also the other thing about the YouTube stuff, like Ethan Van Sciver said it great where he's like, look, okay, great. You've got 1 million subscribers, 7 million subscribers. Great. Fucking there are 14-year-olds on YouTube that have millions of subscribers. So like at the same time, it's like brag about it, but also like humble yourself. Cause like, it's one of those things where like not everyone can do it, but lots of people from all kinds of walks of life do it. A lot of people that are like way dumber and younger than you have done it way better. So it's like,
no,
at the same time, it's like, it's YouTube, dude. It's like a double-edged sword. It's YouTube. It's good and bad.
That's my last point for Enzo. If we move on, it's uninspired. If I give you criticism, which I haven't, but if I give you criticism, I'm not doing it as a hater. I'm doing it as a friend. I've had people tell me. I've had people tell me from Enzo to Wes to the critical drinker himself. Hey, Chris, I like your videos, but like, you know what? I would do X, Y, and Z different. Eric July, like the dude, but he thinks that, okay, I made this, I'm perfect, I can't take criticism. Dude, it's your first comic book. You're not fucking perfect. A very smart man would take criticism and get better. And your initial reaction is like, well, fuck everybody who doesn't like me. That's not smart way.
That's the thing. It's like, if you check my videos, I have a lot of negative comments on my videos, but I have a lot of ones that are actual constructive criticism. But the person says it in sort of a negative way sometimes. But I'm still just like, hey, thanks for the heads up. I'll look for this. People were telling me like, hey, I couldn't finish the video. Your audio balance is off. I was like, hey man, don't worry. Check out my new stuff. I fixed that. So this was another problem.
I recently was uploading stuff to Rumble. I watched my very first video of Predator, and like you can see my transition. And people, friends and family and fans will say, Chris, your very first video to your video now, there's a massive difference. 100%. And Critical Drinker, the guy's got almost 2 million fucking subs. Watch Drinker's videos from 5 years ago. Watch his last video. We only get better by people telling us how to get fucking better.
Let's like compare like pre-gnome named Norm, where I had the tunnel audio.
Well, if you don't improve, you don't grow. So
right. If I had somebody say something, like I would get minor complaints, like, hey, why do I have an echo? Whatever. But like, imagine if like I was saying like, oh, well, anybody who's saying, oh, my audio is mixed badly, they're saying it in bad faith.
They're haters.
They don't like me. Yeah, they don't like me. It's just detractors, man. Pay no mind to the haters. It's like, yeah, but your audio is mixed bad. So it doesn't make their criticism wrong if they don't like you.
You will have haters, and you will have people that don't know how to give criticism or that give criticism, and it seems as if they're hating. But sometimes you just have to look behind that. Yeah, go ahead, CLS.
And you will also have fans who will just think you can't do anything wrong,
Exactly, that's true.
That's what
very true.
It's like I've hung out recently with Dark Hour. Dark Hour. When I say, listen, dude, I loved your Echo video. If I could change X, Y, and Z, I'm telling this as a friend, not a fucking hater. But like, whatever uninspired Enzo, I tell Enzo all the time, not just being a friend, but as like I said, my kid never met Enzo. He goes, Dad, Enzo's video with Flash is the hardest I've laughed all last year, and this is coming from a teenager. Yeah. He's never met Enzo.
Yeah, watch my Flash review, guys. If you haven't seen it, that video has good audio.
The kind of
imagine watching it.
The kind of people we kind of meet around here, and this whole group right here. These are people from Jay to Adam. We're all friends trying to build each other up. Ethan and Skyber is showing a lot of people on YouTube that are phony as fuck. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like it's a lot of it's YouTube kayfabe, first of all, which is like, it's so annoying. But also, you realize like I've said on the last stream, like if you're on YouTube, there's probably some level of narcissism.
If people send seriously, like for Godzilla, man, I sent Enzo a fucking Godzilla shirt because I care about the guy, not because I'm
it's right back there.
Exactly. Like I get nothing by what do I get by doing this shit? Because he's an actual fucking friend. And a lot you see uninspired will see this shit that you get fucking fake friends and real friends,
How much? Yeah, man. How many thumbnails have I made for you, and how much have I charged you?
Dude, exactly.
Yeah.
I see it.
Now wait. Once he starts getting those monetization checks, that's my whole. Like, I don't get monetized, but I'll do all the thumbnails for a bunch of monetized channels. Start getting that sweet tip money. No, I'm just kidding,
dude. I'm telling you,
I haven't charged you a damn penny.
It's $93 is all I made from YouTube, right there, guys.
Yeah, but how much was that shirt you got me?
I'll be right back.
Honestly, $50.
All right, no problems.
I mean, that's already like more. Yeah, that's a lot more.
If you want, I can actually tell you how much I've made. How do you check even?
Well, it's on my phone. You go to YouTube Studio, and you press on Earn. And that's my point. Is like I want to be like you, uninspired, organic. Where it's like, guys, listen, I've made so far for YouTube off 2 years $90, and you want to see my shit? I'll show you my fucking phone. Like I'm not bullshitting. It's like, so
how does it feel to have a man twice your age tell you he wants to be like you when he grows up?
Dude, so from YouTube, since I've started, I've made around 3K.
You piece of shit. I hate you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'll kill that cat.
Wow,
yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Let's drinks on uninspired when we go to France.
That's the fucking point. Like uninspired. Like, I say it's to you in dark hour. I hope the day comes where I can look at on my phone uninspired with 10,000 subscribers. And I said it before, and I told Critical Drinker flat out. Like, he's like, hey, listen.
Northern English Bastard's obsessed about his mic. Dude, it's fine. You just need to get on a stream with me one day backstage, and I'll show you how to fucking check your audio settings. It's easy.
Everybody knows me. If I get invited to open.
Speaking of which, I kind of have to go. So
I'm sorry. I thought we were going to play games. We didn't talk about
tangents, man.
YouTube.
Thanks for letting me on, though. That was,
of course,
that's awesome.
We'll get you on next Monday where you can play around at least of Jackbox.
Well, it depends on what time it is because I have siblings who need sleep, and I'm the only one who really stays up. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
what's better for you, nighttime or even afternoon like this? Afternoon, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow for Jedi Survivor, man.
Yeah, thanks also everyone.
Tomorrow for From Dusk Till Dawn.
CLS, take care, man.
All right, later.
Yeah, God bless everyone. Bye-bye.
Nice meeting you, buddy. Fandad, how are you doing? Are you familiar with Jackbox games, buddy?
I've never heard of them in my life, I'm afraid.
Oh, God. Cool. You're gonna laugh.
You're on a computer, I'm guessing, right?
I'm on a MacBook, yeah.
All right. Well, if you want to open up another tab on your web browser
myself right now, so.
And go to jackbox.tv.
Oh, Jesus.
That would be awesome.
That sounds dodgy.
Because yeah. Don't worry, this isn't a virus. Nothing is fucked. Also, anyone in the chat wants to play, I'll show you a link. Also, Adam Gray. I'm sorry, Adam Gray, you're in here. I'm sorry, buddy.
Ignore him. He's
you
not
made
playing.
it. Okay,
as long as no one can see me masturbating, that's okay.
Yeah. I will say
Enzo, put room code blue collar. Fuck.
No. Hang on. Let's play my little video game intro. Here we go.
Oh, look, Adam.
Yeah, Adam is here.
Hello. Yes.
How's it going, buddy? Something's going on. Jackbox Party 2. Hang on, close.
Yeah, man. What's your code?
No, hang on. Jackbox Party Back 2 was struggling to open for some reason.
Jesus Christ.
What's happening? That'd be so funny.
Nope.
Let's close.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hang on. I got to make an adjustment.
No worries.
God damn it, Adam.
Steam's fucking up.
So professional.
Does Steam do this often?
I told you.
I don't know, man. I don't use Steam.
I gotta fucking control
I always get my games from India. So
I like how Friday you guys picked a shitty movie, but I spent all Friday night listening to Adam and Jay. It was fun.
Hey, now we have great movies.
Oh yeah, dude, they made me watch Hell's a Poppin'. That was a great movie.
Wasn't that awesome?
That was actually awesome. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think I almost used it for my Marvels video. I'm not sure. Maybe I did when I mentioned musicals. I used Hell's a Poppin'.
How does super chats work? Because I couldn't get super chats to 1,000 subscribers. Mrs. Sasquatch got 500 subs. She has super chats. I don't get
I want to keep the 500 and
I
forget how many watch hours, but
yeah, so I want to send you guys super chat. I can't yet. Like, it's not letting me. So
they won't monetize us on B-roll.
Why?
I could show you a screenshot.
I mean, I know the joke, but like, is there the fuck, man? Look, they monetize me. That's a low bar. Like,
they are accusing us of reusing other people's content and a bunch of other shit.
Even though it's public domain, though, right?
It's all public domain, so
Fucking
it's like
Christ, man.
Yeah, and there's nobody you can talk to straighten shit out. Like we send in an appeal video.
I forgot, but you guys you have a Patreon, right?
Yeah, we do.
All right, I'll set up for it then.
I might have to restart this computer to open up Jackbox. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god,
we don't need you here.
Fucking up. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm gonna fix
okay. Now that Enzo's finally gone, we can take over now. So
yeah.
All right.
Sort your life out.
Well, no, like you recently on Patreon, like I 100% said it where it's like Critical Drink was like, hey, listen, wouldn't mind having you on for open bar again for 2024. I said, dude, as a friend, as much as I appreciate that, if you could have me on open bar again or Enzo, I'd throw Enzo into the mix because I want to boost all my people up. Like Dark Hour, it's not like Dark Hour's like, hey Chris, I hit like 20,000 views on my Echo video. Good. I want him to be successful, and I can't stand the constant YouTube inspired the fucking constant like fake friendship stuff. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean. Dude,
I want
the people I keep close around me. I mean, in life in general, just outside of YouTube. Like I only trust my life with 2 people. That's it, and they're the 2 people that I grew up with, and that's pretty much it. Everyone else to me, they're just friends, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. They're friends, but the day something happens, they probably won't be there for you.
Oh yeah. That's what I said with like the thing with like like Lord Toxic, Wes, and like Luke. Luke, thank God he knows the fucking jokes. Wes, if you listen to some streams, you think that me and Wes are enemies, but like Wes is a personal friend, and people gotta understand the humor versus like people don't understand the whole ball busting and shit. And sometimes I feel like that's the whole internet. People don't get like the whole we're on stream, we're joking. It's like
that's the thing.
Are you frenemies?
Yeah, frenemies. Frenemies is cool.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's like me for example. I like my best friend who I basically treat like my brother. This dude, it's romantic to say this way, but we literally complete each other. I mean, like we look at each other.
Sounds gay.
He knows exactly what I'm thinking. I know exactly what he's thinking. It's so weird.
That's like me and Jay Goodwin. I swear to God, we're sharing a brain cell.
You and Jay got good. That's how me and Lord Toxic are. I'm listening back to recent on my lounge reels when Wes was talking about the thing, and once he mentioned Wolf of Brimley and that fucking rope, I immediately knew where Wes was going. Yep. And it's coming to the point. It's coming to the point where Luke is hanging out with Wes so much where like Luke and Wes, before Wes says a joke, Luke can finish the joke before Wes can end it. It's funny as fuck. Like you can see like Luke's dark side coming out. Like I make the joke where it's like Wes is like Palpatine and fucking Luke's like Vader.
Yeah.
It's like,
for the sake of comments, you're right, man. That's how it is. Like people have their limits.
Yeah, but people, if you listen to some streams, you think that fucking like Wes hates Luke. It's like no, he loves Luke. It's like that's people. It's like calm down. We're here for fun, entertainment, and
exactly. It's like me, for example, I told this to Dark Hour. I've said this to Dark Hour several times. I've told him, dude, the day that I feel like YouTube is becoming a job and not just me sharing my passion is the day I'm done with YouTube. Like I'm not making videos.
And that's why
I'll do 2 hosts with you, but I won't make videos on my channel.
Well, we were talking in private chat. Someone's like, Chris, I like the fact that we said about uninspired and organic. I said, no, I 100% mean it. Where it's like, I like uninspired. Where it's like, I want him to hit 100,000 or more subs because he's organically doing it, and that's why like Ethan Van Sciver, when Ethan and I actually sent a group chat where it was 2 hours and 20 minutes in, he was breaking down the quartering, how the quartering is phony as fuck, and like how this guy he just milks he literally milks the algorithm.
It's like,
it's like, dude, it's like that's what I said. If I at the point where it's like, hi guys, this is Chris. Okay, let me make a 5-minute video. I'm going to spend 2 minutes talking about my coffee brand, my analytics, my
what is it? Coffee brand coffee.
It's like during COVID, when some of us were working during COVID, we were essential workers. I watched this guy make a 6-minute Johnny Depp video. 6 minutes. It was 4 minutes of advertising. 4 minutes. And I was timing my fucking phone. I'm like, dude, you talked for 2 fucking minutes on a 6-minute video and did 4 minutes of fucking advertising. That's some horror shit.
Dude, it's crazy because there's a lot of people on YouTube who like I love someone who's not afraid to make a video and lose views. Me, for example, I have 5K subs. I know that I guess my last video where I recommend movies, my Uninspired Reviewers Private Stash series where I just recommend my favorite movies. Those videos don't even crack like 500 views, and I don't care. Because I'm recommending movies to you, man. It's like it's what I love doing.
Well,
I don't care.
I've talked with Dark Hour. It's like, okay, this was before I was an open bar. I made the whale video, and the whale. I think 2 people reviewed the whale. I did the whale. I got 10,000 fucking views. I have like 100 subs. How the hell does a guy with 100 subs get 10,000 fucking views on the whale? But then like being Dark Hour does Marvels. He gets 20K views. I do 200. But then again, my fucking Beekeeper video has like 3 times the views of Dark Hour's Beekeeper video.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand it. It's like
it's
just
weird, man.
Make
like,
a video, man. You know?
Exactly. Just make a video of things that you love. Me, for example, like Atom knows this. I love movies from Hollywood Golden Age, man. That's why he has me on B-sides, because I fucking love old movies. I just think that they're great, and so that's why I do my my Uninspired Reviewers Vault, where I review exclusively black and white movies, just because I like it. You know, I don't really care about the views on those. I'm just sharing my passion with you, and that's what my channel is. And so like, at the point where I don't feel like I'm sharing it, or I feel like it's a job or something like that, or like I'm slugging to make a review or something, I don't do it. Because like me, for example, I don't review stuff that I don't want to review. So for example, they're like the DC movies, a couple of Marvel stuff like Loki. I know that would have been big in the algorithm. Echo would have been good for the algorithm. I don't give a shit. I'm not reviewing it. I don't give a shit. That's it.
Yeah, and that's what's something say Mean Girls. Mean Girls, you know what? Like, and that's also why I said I like Ethan. Ethan said he gets sick and tired of these the drama farmers. Okay, everything Disney does is all fucking shit. He goes, but what happens, guys? What happens if you built an audience saying that everything Disney is shit, and Disney actually makes a good movie? What do you do then?
They'll turn on you.
That's what I said with Critical Drinker. Critical Drinker, love or hate the guy. He said, you know what? Disney's horrible at Star Wars, but I did like Andor. And Critical Drinker will praise Andor. So that's what I said. You know, it's like Inside Out 2 is coming out. You know what? Disney and Pixar have been shit for the past 2 years. If Andor is fucking Inside Out 2 is great, I'll say, listen, I loved it. I'm not going to apologize for it. You know,
dude. Hey, for me, like, everybody drink. Blue Collar brought up Critical Drinker.
That's what I said with this guy Will Jordan. He's hitting so many subs because people would say, "Oh, Drinker, you're not picking sides." No, because he's like, I will praise. Arcane is woke as fuck. Like, how many times has Critical Drinker said, "Guys, watch Arcane," even though it's woke? So it's like, come on, man.
I gotta watch it this week.
Thank you for the sake, man.
I gotta watch Arcane this week, actually. All right, let's try this again. So, everything all right?
Yep. So, how does Jackbox
so I guess
work
go to
then?
jackbox.tv and put in the code EORF.
Orf.
Yeah.
Yorf.
Pick your avatar.
Yorf. That's how I laugh.
There's no cats. But,
all right.
Put in your name.
All right. Oh. I see we've missed a lot of comments. Oh well.
I don't want to start one. This is for you and Phantom Menace. This is you better get some dark potty humor going, because
we would never do that.
Sometimes I love British people like Luke, but I feel like a lot of British people don't understand American. Like, I grew up on Al Bundy, George Carlin, guys. Come on, this is my humor.
For the sake of the comments, exactly. So many people said that they hated Barbie. So many people said they hated Barbie and loved Oppenheimer, but it was Barbie that got all the review videos.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's easy to hate on shit. El Gato Negro.
Yes, El Gato Negro. So yeah, I mean, for example, you have this dude on YouTube that I watch. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a bodybuilder. His name is Coach Greg, Greg Doucette.
Never heard of him.
He's a pretty famous Van
Dad
bodybuilder.
Pick your little guy you want as well. Your little clay dude.
And like he even said he gets tons of videos. He gets like 500K to 1 million views on a video, and
Really? Nice.
he said he always gets comments of people saying, "Oh, why do you only post negative videos?" And he's like, "Well, you only get the negative videos in your feed. If you look at the positive videos that I do on how to diet and all that stuff, it only gets about 100K views. It's because you're negative, and that negativity is going into your algorithm. So the algorithm feeds you that. And so after that, people just complain about, hey, why am I only seeing a negative video? Well, because that's in your algorithm, man.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Your algorithm will show you what you want.
A lot of people have gone after Drinker for that same thing, and it's like, well, did you go to his channel? Did you look at all the positive reviews he posts for independent movies?
What does he do? The Drinker the Drinker recommends, Critical Drinker After Hours. That channel is only positivity, actually.
And even the production hell isn't really negative. It's just he's explaining, what goes on behind the scenes. It's not
exactly.
Can I add something?
Sorry,
no problem.
Critical Drinker and Mauler, they've started to team up with Star Wars Theory, which I think is great to see, because it's two sides of the same coin kind of thing.
Yeah.
People that don't particularly like something and somebody that does, and they're putting both sides of the argument into the mix, and there's no animosity whatsoever, apart from sometimes in the chat.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's how fandom should be.
That's why I've always said being a fan, like it's like I think Drinker for my money, and not just being somebody who's been on his show, like I think he's the most balanced, because if you hate something too much or love something too much, you're fucked up. Drinker is the only person I've seen that does he's the middle ground, and I'm trying to make my own channel like that, where it's like, guys, I don't hate everything, but I don't love everything either. Yeah, come on.
The algorithm thrives on negativity.
Theory thing, and like the new Star Wars Theory video that Mahler posted, there's a person that
I'm gonna start the game.
Sure.
All right.
Wait, so how do you play, man?
So it'll be on your phone.
Be as funny as possible. You're gonna get little prompts on on your little where you're playing Jackbox.tv. You'll get little prompts, little questions. Quietly fill them out and just try to be as funny as possible. The funniest answer gets voted,
I'm Schmitty. I'm the guy.
And also, when they start selecting answers, you have to vote. Make sure you vote.
The game, you can still
keep your eye on your phone.
Or your other tab that this is in, whatever.
This is my other tab.
This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on
I like to have it on one
any way you please.
Around here.
Go. Up the player's response, and everyone else votes on their favorite. Sound easy? That's because it is.
Maybe we'll play some Murder Party after this too. Oh, but no, Uninspired has to leave.
Your answer.
Yeah, I'll play like one round of this, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, Jammo, the thing is that like a lot of people. Oh wait, what?
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Sorted.
All right. And there'll be 2 questions, by the way, boys. So you're not done at question 1.
Okay.
We're all going to hell.
Yeah.
Bet you when you see mine.
Oh boy.
I can't spell anymore.
All right, I'm done.
This is, let's see, I'm stumped here.
So Jammo, what I wanted to say was the fact that to me, my definition of woke, I've said this several times. I don't know if it's the same definition that everyone else uses, but to me, if you want to call something woke, it has to be completely sacrificing every aspect of what makes a narrative work, which means all the elements that makes either a film work, a book work, or anything that's telling you a narrative. That has to be sacrificed for the sake of politics, and that is what is woke. So if there is actual narrative, if there's actual something there, then it is not woke.
Now we have to vote now. Okay, it's everyone. Everyone had individual questions.
Yeah.
You call pants when you want everyone to think you're fun.
Oh God! Boycotted a dead horse.
Punch in your vote.
A dead horse.
I don't know. Boycotted. Boycotting this answer. These questions.
That's a weird question.
Guys,
what is that?
It's early. I get it. dead horse.
What? I was confused, man.
Did you know this player founded the
Adam
Club
Gray.
in high school?
What the fuck?
The Sore Boys Club or the Crotchety Old Man
Time to
Club?
pick the one you
I
like.
can vote on my own accusation.
Nice. No.
Oh my god, you guys!
Yeah, dude,
you guys.
Sort of boys, it just adds so many layers to something.
The nicest compliment you can give.
Well, it's cool.
to
There's
a
going to be no
snake.
ties, I guess. It'll always be 2-1. The nicest compliment you can give a snake: "Fuck off," or "the
Decisions,
circumcision
decisions.
looks
Choose your
great."
favorite.
You guys are silly.
You prick, Adam got it.
Fuck.
You are so drunk. Jesus.
It's 5:13 for me now. It's okay.
Further ado,
That's not good.
in MacGyver's most awkward life and death moment, he only had a pocket full of blank.
Oh
Shit.
boy. Retarded children or lube?
Now it's time to vote for your favorite.
What in the world? You guys are
Going to
silly.
hell.
Phantom Menace is making me laugh. I'm sorry.
Going to hell.
I'm going to hell.
No. We're
Why
all
would you have
going to
retarded
hell.
children?
Don't
That doesn't
worry.
make sense. Come on.
Spoiler:
The
you're
most
in hell.
of luxury coffins.
Yeah, we're in
Ooh.
purgatory, man.
TV playing porn on a loop or vibrating
Here's the fun
pockets?
part. Pick your
Ooh,
favorite.
if you're dead, like, what the fuck is this?
I was trying to work in like a necrophile joke, like
Yeah,
easy
bless you,
access
prick.
penis hole, but that was too weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
No sense
And
of humor, you
round
guys.
one. Let us never speak of it again.
Sorry, man.
On to the scoreboard.
The first round is like kind of more like
How's the
it's,
round?
it's
We're gonna
weird
feel
doing
for how
one round.
comfortable we all are. Yeah. It's gonna get worse. Don't worry.
This is how every round starts. I'm like in the lead, and then I get my ass kicked in the next 2 rounds. And they always are.
Round
All right,
two
get
is
serious
here.
now. Come on,
Points
guys.
are doubled, so try to bring it, okay?
Yeah, don't
Damn,
fuck
all
up,
right,
you
well,
guys.
Roll your sleeves up, guys.
Give
Come
me
on.
the sass.
All right.
I'm now crying. Okay.
He sounds like he reminds me of comedian Greg Proops. Remember him?
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, that's what he sounds like.
I'm getting the worst questions.
Yeah. Well, at least we're not doing a specialty group. Some of them are funny though. We'll see.
What's happened? Oh, me again.
Yeah, Enzo's right. I could be drunk.
All right. But yeah, Jama, like in terms of the woke stuff, that's how I view it. So for example, like Barbie, to me, I don't think the Barbie is woke because Barbie actually does give you a narrative, although it tries to be political. So it's kind of like equate that to, I don't know, a movie from the 90s, for example. You had politics in movies back then. People didn't bat an eye.
They were subtle. Yeah.
Exactly, but Barbie just wasn't subtle with its politics.
It was
but
so
to me,
on
it
the
wasn't.
nose.
It wasn't woke because
go
woke
time.
would just negate it as like a movie, you know. According to my definition, of
We
course.
start with
Yeah.
a good sign that your grandmother hates you.
Okay.
She never calls in the morning, and she plays
Make
Taylor
your vote
Swift
count.
music.
Listen, I'm a Swiftie, man. Wildest Dreams is
Gotta
a
hate you.
banger.
Yeah, that just
Wildest
means your
Dreams is a
mom's.
banger,
It just
man.
means your grandma's a real woman,
Let's keep it going.
a modern
I hate
lady.
those Swift.
She's-
To convince fast food customers to get a value meal.
Oh, okay.
offer complimentary hand jobs or hurry up, battery.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
I'll take the number 7 with the bonus shake. Good job, Blue
Come
Collar.
on.
It's okay, fan pappy.
I'll go McDonald's for
And
that.
Dad.
One up. How can you
Oh,
tell
I love you, Jama. I love you, Jama.
How can you tell your Taylor's in love with you? He breaks into your house dressed like the missus.
Okay,
He
everybody,
won't let
pick
you
your
play
favorite clip.
Jackbox. Sorry, Adam.
Questions are rough.
Psycho. I went the psycho route.
Moving right along. Advice this player would get from a financial planner. You spend too much on blank.
I'm sure both of these answers are the same. A bunch of hookers and cocaine or YouTube and karaoke.
Okay, choose your favorite.
I was expecting lube.
One of you knows me. Yeah, one of you knows me. The other one knows my secrets. How did you... Damn.
Dude, it's a reference to that dude that won the lottery. You know, it's like, what are you going to use it for? A bunch of hookers and cocaine. The news people are just like, fuck.
See how they handle.
I'm glad you guys think I'm cooler than I am.
Way to let your partner know you are not in the mood tonight.
Ooh, you don't have a boner. No, I don't have any money. Fuck off.
How it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Sorry, I was peeing in the jug.
That's hilarious. You guys are funny. Damn, Fan Dad, I'm so sorry. You keep getting these raw deals.
Goddamn cat.
You are not coming to my birthday party.
Sorry.
And
No
round
cake
two
for
is
you.
Finito. Let's see if the same is true of your score.
Let's see. Tur might be in the lead. Yep, knew it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Goddamn cat. Jesus Christ.
And now for
that darned cat.
This is three of them now.
A Riplash? What the
All right, so this is going to be three. This is going to be like three. Be funny three times for one question. All right.
You got this.
Okay.
It's always best when it's like build up, payoff. You know, set up, build up, payoff.
Against
If you can.
me. Oh man, I forgot to stretch.
Better stretch.
Nail the callback.
About to do you.
What am I about to do?
Wait, but Jama, you said that you were eating breakfast. Does that mean that it's like morning time on your side? Dude, because like I'm in a completely different time zone.
I think I could be funnier. We got 45 seconds, okay? So it's like, you know.
I wish you would.
I wish you would be funnier. That's funny. Let's see.
That's a weird question. Fuck.
30 seconds.
Sure, no pressure. Stop it.
I read such a stupid thing. Oh, okay, so it's
20
noon
seconds.
now, I guess.
Oh,
dude, your time zone is crazy.
I'm out of juice. I drink.
Time's running
Jack,
out.
straight Jack.
I don't know. I feel like my answers were mid, guys.
My answers suck ass.
Three things that probably won't exist in 20 years.
Oh God.
My liver.
Me, BJ's, and Biden. Wow. Elephants, rhinos, but T-Rexes are coming back. See, that was good. Damn it. You
Who's Schmitty?
Schmitty! No, Schmitty's the goddamn computer. I hate it when Schmitty wins.
Come on, T-Rex is
so sorry. I didn't realize Schmitty was playing. There's an odd number of us. We should have known. Damn it. Sock and Frog, Bloomers Are Us, and Sack Shack. Or Why Am I Here? How much it is going to cost? Why do I hate black cats? Name three things they could have called before Dress Barn.
Listen,
I don't know. I do like Sock and Frog.
What is a dress barn?
I'm voting against you because that's
I assume it's the barn where you buy dresses, blue collar.
It's the old version of like Kohl's, but just for women.
I know what it meant.
Live stream, cook a meal, go see the barbecue. Okay.
Get a hooker, get rid of the evidence, kiss her good night.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, good job, Tur. You just won the goddamn game, you son of a bitch. Good job.
Yeah. Of course, he said get a hooker.
Take a deep breath and behold the final
Told you my answers were mid. Let's see how
Jamma,
bad
I hope the sandwich was good.
How the fuck did he 12,000 points from a hooker?
It's that good, you get triple points in the third round, dude.
Hell yeah.
Enzo, ban him.
Congratulations, dude. Yeah, you are banned. You're blocked and reported. No, I'm just kidding.
I've got to
snore loser, guys.
Yeah,
no, of course you got to go. This is how you win. This is how you win. You win
right?
and bounce out forever.
Oh, yeah, you quit when you're at it, man. Except if you're gambling, of course, because you never know when you're gonna win. Of course.
Yeah, he's pulling a Barbara Stanwyck. He just comes in, plays one takes all the money in.
Thanks for coming on, man. I'm glad you're on.
Hey, dude, it's my pleasure, man. I gotta go because I have an early wake up. Honestly, if I didn't have an early wake up,
he's going to get laid. Shut up.
You don't need to over-explain yourself. You could literally just say, "Hey, I'm leaving because I'm bored. You guys are gay, and get out of here." I wouldn't care.
Bored, he just won, you prick.
I wouldn't care. I would be like, "All right, dude."
Dude, well,
I'm hungry. I want to go make a sandwich.
Dude, I've got to go work out and then eat. So
yeah,
at least I cook my food just before the stream, actually. So yeah,
a lot of first answers seem to involve hookers. Noticed for the sake of the comments.
Well, he is French, by the way.
Yeah, he is French.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah,
the French. Oh, the French. That was really fun being on goddamn B-rolls.
Yeah.
B-roll stage.
Well, the Starship Troopers,
fun,
man. You were fun as fucking Starship Troopers. Holy shit.
That's true. Yeah. All right, dudes. Well,
yeah.
A pleasure chilling with all you guys on the panel. A pleasure meeting you, Fan Dad Menace.
Thank you very much.
And
we'll do another one of these early English breakfast streams again soon.
Yeah, sure. Atom, I'll hit you up for B-sides when I'm free. Normally in February. I don't think I'll check the two host calendar and I'll text you. I'll let you know, man.
Just let me know, man. We'll always save a seat for you.
Have a great evening. Well, it's 11:24 p.m. So yeah, see you for the sake of comments.
I'm drunk
have
already.
A good night.
Dude, Stupenzo, see you, man. Right. And let me know whenever, dude. Once I'm free, I told you, like I'll hop on for sure.
Oh yeah, let's watch some more shit for sure. Yeah, hell yeah. And also Mondays. Sure, yeah. All right, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right. See you, man.
Bye.
Yeah, me and Uninspired and Dark Hour watch Deep Rising. That's coming out, I think,
nice
in a week. Day after tomorrow, me and Blue Collar watch Man's Best Friend, and I'm excited for that. It's actually, I gotta say,
dogs eating cats.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, what else did I record? I watched. I let actually Andrew pick a movie, and he picked Howard the Duck. And he had never seen it, so that's coming out in a few weeks. Yeah. That was very fun watching that with him. I wish we were on cam because I could have seen his eyes light up. I also watched with actually Andrew yesterday. I watched Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh my god!
And Blue Collar Loser, you have a little cameo in the movie,
dude. I'm drunk. We need to watch the guy in Casper Van Dien movie.
Oh right, we should watch that maybe today if you want. You're all good and drunk. Let's watch it right now after this stream. Adam, if you want on too, man. I mean, yeah, shit. Dude, okay, well, let's play another.
They remade Surviving the Game. Holy fuck.
Yeah. No. It's no. Surviving the Game is a shitty remake of the Deadliest Game, right? Okay. So and then There Were None was the first
5 times.
Dude.
Yeah, it's been remade a bunch of times. I love Hard Target.
Well, it's kind of Jason.
Oh, we're doing stuff. Hang on.
Well, Enzo's got to go first because he's got to host it. Yeah.
YB.
First
out.
What did they say? AIYB?
Say it again.
Oh wait, hang on. It's not letting me unhide.
Room code. You got it. ALYB.
ALYB. Let me do it first, please.
Dude, that's Albany. That's where I'm at. Fuck.
Oh, weird. More Mothman shit. All right, y'all can come
in.
ALYB. No, that'd be ALBY, right?
Yeah. I like how Dark Hour was like, oh, Chris actually Mothman. I'm like, dude, I really did. I'm not joking about that shit.
Yeah, you got Mothman.
That's still to this day freak me the fuck out.
I am all over that one. I've never seen it either. Is he? You're talking about one of the we watches? Yes,
the Casper Van Dien.
Howard the Duck probably is what you're referencing. Yes, That was a fun ass movie. And you know what's great is like, I gave when you're gonna come on for the first time, I want to watch a movie with just you.
Yep.
And I kind of give you like a handful of movies to pick from, or maybe like I did. I'm sorry, Amateur Analyst. I just gave him like 4 genres.
Yeah.
And he chose comedy, and I was like, okay,
nice.
Have you seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? He was like, no. I was like, all right. Actually, Andrew straight up was like, let's watch Howard the Duck, and I was like, cool.
Of course he was.
And then I asked him, have you seen it? He's like, no. And I was like, he's only seen him referenced in Guardians of the Galaxy.
You see duck titties?
Oh, yeah. I definitely warned him about the duck titties, and he still wasn't prepared. No one's prepared for those duck titties. I'm going to try to not censor them for the play, because I mean, they're technically should be allowed, right?
Yeah, bro. How much coke was Lucas doing for that?
Dude, how much coke are the actors doing? All right, I'm just going to start the game, guys.
Duck, interdimensional duck.
There's no way Lucas showed up for that set.
We were talking about Howard the Duck.
Fucking Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Prepare yourself for Quiplash 3, Quipadelphia. I'm Schmitty, and it seems fate has brought us together to make fart jokes.
Dude, fart jokes.
What should we call for the sake of the comments?
Let's
Is there like a shorthand way of saying
Points
that
are
name?
Awarded based on the percentage of people.
I think I usually just say
Should we just call her Sake? Should we just call her Sake? For the sake. All right.
That's him.
All right, guys. More be funny time. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Well, it seems a little on the nose, but okay, I'm gonna go with it. Oh boy.
Stop laughing at him.
Here we go.
God damn it. Phantom.
You know you're funny when you can make yourself laugh.
Darn, yeah. That's like my biggest problem. Laughing at myself constantly. It's not because I'm narcissistic and think I'm funny. It's because I'm stoned.
Yeah. I laugh for somebody to take a shower.
I'm laughing at everything, bro. Just kidding. Damn it. This is a here. Let's see here.
Yeah, for the sake of the comments, you never seen Howard the Duck? Holy Christ, man. Do not watch that sober. Be high or drunk for watching that shit. That's a great movie, stoned.
I have not watched it since the 80s. I'll be honest.
God.
And oh boy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Take some edibles and watch the film. It's fantastic.
I don't know, dude. Fuck, I fucked that one. I don't care.
You excited?
Yeah, some shit.
I'm too busy running a show, guy. Trying to be.
Welcome to my Tuesdays, okay?
It's understudy.
If I ever make on your show, I've never seen Die Hard. Oh, well, fuck, dude. Let's watch. Oh, dude. Okay.
You never seen Die Hard? What is wrong with you?
Who is a God's understudy?
It's
Who's
just
God's
easy, Die
understudy? Your
Hard.
mom or Chuck Norris? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's good. Oh, RTNZ. Where is that guy?
He's in New Zealand.
Next, we
Why
have.
doesn't he talk to us anymore?
If a friend describes your blind date as interesting, it means blank.
They're trans. She's desperate.
Decision. Who's your favorite?
Oh, no.
I mean, I couldn't be
This
trans.
is fun to play when there's 4 people.
Desperate
There are a
trans.
few gaps in your media viewing. It's all good.
Sequel to Crime
Sure,
and
there's lots of
Punishment
ladies
would
that
be
haven't seen
called
Die Hard.
Blank.
A lighter, more romantic sequel. Yeah. Get off me, you bastard.
Best.
Delinquents and I got what's a lighter word for punishment?
Yay.
What would have been a good one? Delinquents
And
and
next, a sure sign you're trapped in a horrible nightmare.
ooh. Andrew picked the movie. I have no
Here's the
access
fun
to
part.
alcohol.
Pick your favorite
Ooh.
whip.
There's gonna be a lot of ties.
Thank you, Crystal.
Yeah, we're predictable, Jamma. I'm sorry. That's why I said it was a bit on the nose. It was too obvious,
Let's take a
but
peek
still
at those
won.
scores,
so.
shall we?
Also, the problem with less players, lower scores. A score of
That cat is
500. Pitiful.
Fucking Adam.
It's all relative.
I'm gonna hang myself
Round
after
2
this.
is a product. Put on your best face because the points
You
are
can say that out
doubled.
loud, but you can't type it in chat, man. YouTube
It's
not
true, I
promote
know.
that shit.
Oh no, yeah, yeah.
Weird.
YouTube's gay. No, I'm sure. The worst. Oh shit! What am I doing? Don't read out loud, you idiot.
Oh, terrible slogan for ravioli.
Well, geez. Again, this is on the nose, but I think this is funny. So.
If I don't get the same answer as someone else, I'll be really disappointed in you guys.
I don't know.
Some weird questions.
Crystal Death. Who is that? Is that? No, yeah.
It's fandom.
Yeah, you get tired of us all calling you Poppy, right? I got it.
I never get tired of that.
Adam is that smart.
Like it when you call me Big Poppy.
And now it begins.
Dude, I got with a Mexican chick that called me Poppy. It was cool. I was like, wow.
And the first prompt is
Enzo Poppy.
a terrible slogan for ravioli.
Ooh. It tastes like your mom's glory holes.
Let's go.
I don't know.
They're both terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're both not that great, guys. Sorry. Y'all could have done better. It's okay.
I don't know.
It's okay. It's late.
Yes.
Or it's early.
Holes are always funny.
I mean, I've done worse.
Yes.
Next on the dock. The worst thing someone could place on your
What the
chest before
fuck?
shutting your burial casket.
I mean,
A shit or a tea bag.
Now it's
I assume that means your
real.
balls.
Pick your favorite.
who's shitting on a corpse's?
You guys suck.
No, nobody can get it.
All right, check
who's
this
gonna
out.
Nobody
shit on
can
a
get
corpse?
a quiplash if there's only 4 players.
Pac-Man eventually split up.
Was it because of she's a desperate trans or pills?
All right, who's your favorite?
Well, it's because he stopped eating her dot. That's what it was.
Who the fuck
Yeah.
made this picture?
Best thing about Latina chicks, I Poppy. It's true.
Oh Christ!
I
Here we
didn't
have
say
Look
what.
at Jay.
Thank you.
a better
A little
than
Cleveland
tossing
stealing for the
bouquet
afterlife.
would be
Yeah.
Tossing blade.
Hey, Tomby's here. What up, lid?
Dude, get in the game.
A better wedding tradition than tossing the bouquet would be tossing the salad or tossing the bride's salad. Yeah, this is a bit.
I knew it would be a double. I knew it.
Toss my
Was he a
cable.
salad?
Well, at least
Rejecting the
how
bride salad
someone
was her
put
ass.
the bride. At least someone specified.
Exactly.
I don't want to see the groom get his salad tossed.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adam.
Details matter.
Jesus.
Details.
We all vote.
Round 2 is no more, but how did you score? I'm
Hey, Tom,
sorry,
you-
that's just not
Oh.
intentional.
You rhyming whore.
How am I? Wow, that was weird.
It's okay.
Welcome
It's
to
not okay.
Triplash, where all Quip roads lead. You'll each get a prompt that needs 3 separate responses.
There's only 4
Got
of us.
all that? Good.
Ahoy there, Tomby.
What's up, man? What's going
I
on?
tell Tommy to come in, but I think this is going to be wrapping it up after this. I don't know.
Oh, I'm blank.
Oh boy.
Funnier and more intense.
Let's see here. We're all right.
Let's see what you've done.
What have you done?
God. That poor goat.
I might be kin to drunk Tommy.
The rescue plane.
Shocked.
How unusual.
Shocked to find out.
Okay, 3 most ineffective things to write on the sand and signal a rescue plane. Free
Now
Nelson
it's time to
Mandela,
vote for your
free candy,
favorite.
free mustache rides. Or for fuck's sake, where are you going? I need a shit. We'll suck for McDonald's. Guys. Crystal Death, you finally won a round. Hell yes. That took way too long.
So we'll stuck for McDonald's?
You make
All right.
effective horror movie titles.
Effective horror movies. 3 horror movies. Don't eat ass. Oh my God. That works. Okay. Seeing blue collar naked.
The one you like best.
Blue collar, you laughing at your own joke.
Yes, thank you. I hate myself.
No, you don't.
You
Land here
rocked
for
it.
Epstein.
Did you
That's
rock
a
the
good one. There
scoreboard?
you go. Blue collar.
Yes.
1,000 points.
I think
You're getting a point for every laugh you made today.
Oh Christ!
Congratulations.
Well,
See,
are
Jay
you gonna-
got Attack of the Micro Penis.
well, guys, this was fun.
Woo.
What, any last words before I play us out?
I love you all.
I hate you all.
Okay. All right. It was nice meeting you, Fan Dad.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure.
I promise we can actually get nerdy and analytical sometimes if you want. Sometimes we just like to goof off. Tell Northern English bastard. I'm looking for him.
Fix
No,
your
I'm just
fucking mic, dude. Your fucking Nokia phone.
Well, yeah, Fan Dad, your mic is a little funny. Where is it? Placed right now? Is it close to your lips?
Yes.
Christ.
Did me bum.
It's either too close to your face or too far away. I don't know.
It's
Probably too
ass.
close to your face.
It's in his bum.
But you sound good, man, and it's good to meet you. And I like your little accent. I'm sure you like ours, right?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I loved your
I'm more
yeah,
northern, actually the Northern English bastard.
right.
So I'm up
You
near
are,
the-
but you curse a lot less, which is appreciated.
You can also
around
understand
these
it too.
Yeah, Northern English bastard. He's obsessed.
Yeah, he's possessed.
You're using the mic from your colonoscopy. Do they use mics for those? I don't think they do. Colonoscopies? Why can't I say that?
Colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy. God, I'm so stupid. Thank you. I know that word.
Do you?
All right. Yeah. You're well, let me go ahead and play us out, guys. Adam, you got anything you want to say or plug or shit on?
Every Friday night we're live at B-Roll Stage with a bunch of very funny fucking people. Sometimes we also allow Stupenzo. And join our Patreon because YouTube won't monetize us. I'm actually going to go back to work on that right now. So,
makes me sad.
God.
There's no
All right. Fan Dad, you got some videos out?
I've got a few.
Tell us about
What I tend to do is I tend to try and find news of new movies that interest me that are coming out soon. So I've got a few of them out. I don't do many reviews, to be honest. I did a review of Godzilla -1.
I watched that. That was hilarious.
Was it? Oh, good. Yeah, most of my videos are like I try to put a little bit of humor into them. Take the
This
piss
was
out.
funny.
So yeah,
Thanks for the sake.
Check out the channel, Fun Dad Menace.
Yeah, dude, I will. We all will. We're gonna check out your channel for sure. And yeah, for the sake, thanks for coming. Jamma, obviously, thanks for coming. You guys are great. Be sure to check out Man's Best Friend on Wednesday, starring me and Blue Collar Loser ripping on that. And yeah, check out everybody else on the channel and everyone else who was here earlier, uninspired. Tomby's probably playing some games today, later, or right now. We got Jay up in here, Adam, and they're on their B-roll stage.
Dude,
doing
tomorrow,
the B-sides.
From dusk till dawn with this shit.
From dusk till dawn tomorrow on Blue Collar Channel. We'll also be on Lance's channel tomorrow earlier.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Around 23 hours from now.
Yeah. The fill this with rum. Okay.
For the sake of comments, I'll also talk to you tomorrow. We're going to do a little powwow. That's going to be fun. What else? Who else is in here? We got Lord Toxic. He's out doing the grounds, looking suspicious, slipping on ice right now, probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Luke, do you ever get your input and output bottles mixed up? Because I do all the time.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I know that they're warm, and I shouldn't drink it, but I do.
She was at Chris wrong. She was at Chris wrong hole. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. All right. On that note, guys, I'm gonna play us out with some sweet little music I heard.
Okay.
Another Only Fire song. So here we go. Let's see.
I'm packing all my shit and going back to Dick.
Chris, you can hear the music.
I'm packing all my shit and going back to Dick. I've been so lost trying to find me, and I realized what's missing is the D in my P. I've been so lost trying to find me, and I realized what's missing is the D. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction, and I don't need no protection.
Only 5, fuck it up.
I'm a freaky freak, every day of the week. So to get me some orgasm, I need thick and double dick, double D in my pretty little P. Doggy style, made me bruise my right knee. I am not asking for much, I just got tired of your touch. My hole is too big, it's not for you to dig. Tonight I want that extra punch. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction, and I don't need no protection. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction, and I don't need no protection. You can use a dildo or just call one of your friends. You can call the one I fucked in his Mercedes-Benz. We can dance to the sound of my pussy in a trance when it gets torn apart by some dildo spot in France. I am not asking for much, I just got tired of your touch. My hole is too big, it's not for you to dig. Tonight I want that extra punch. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction, and I don't need no protection. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction. I need double penetration for my double satisfaction, and I don't need no protection.